Coming to you live from Amazon Game Studios Orange County, you're watching Breakaway, the Office League Season 3 Finals. I'm Mr. Sill.
And I'm Berserker Mike, and I'm incredibly excited about today's matchup.
Yes, that's right, Mike. We have an undefeated team going against a team that has only lost once, but they did lose to the undefeated team. So is it a shot of redemption? Or is it a story of dominance? We'll soon find out, but let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Asus, the official monitor and system provider of Breakaway. Asus and the VG248QE, it's a 24-inch monitor well known in the competitive scene in esports for its 144 Hz refresh rate with 1 millisecond response time. And of course, you got that G11 desktop. It sheds light on uncompromising performance. This powerful machine allows you to play Breakaway without sacrificing your gameplay experience and giving you the ability to stream in the best possible quality. Mike, I think it's time that we talk a little bit about today's matchup. What do you think here? Because it's a surprise for all the players, right? You heard a lot of talk about Bones Gate in Season 2. Season 3 brought you the Not Vert Gate. But we have a little twist in the alpha. We're pulling our own version of the Wizard. They're going to play a new version of Breakaway, the June Alpha build.
You know, some people are thinking that, oh my goodness, what the hell is going to happen? They're just changing the builds in the finals? But
who does that?
To be fair, this is the internal Office League, and Breakaway devs have been playing this build.
All right, so let's get into it. Let's introduce the red team. It is the Cadabbles, the undefeated team. In the kickoff position for the Cadabbles, we have the man himself. Give it up for Bones.
Bones has helped change this meta so greatly. Super exciting player. His dynamic duo partners, GL Tovar, who we'll introduce shortly. But the amount of rush and passing and the way that he plays his Corinne is amazing.
And there he is, playing as Corinne, the updated warrior from maybe you've seen her before, but now she's got a new name, new look. And let's introduce the number 2 player. You called him out, Mike. It is none other than GL Tovar.
GL Tovar, a lot of times he's a dedicated healer. We've seen him pick fighters in the past, does a lot of damage. But I expect him to be running that same kind of dynamic pairing with a healer, rolling with Bones. They do a lot of collapsing, great passing plays. I'm expecting to see Alona. I'm going to be shocked if I don't see it.
There she is.
There she is.
2 for 2, Mike. And I got to say, mad props to Tovar with his makeshift jersey. That was an amazing esports jersey. A joke that people will not get until we introduce the blue team. But don't worry, just remember it. As we go to the number 3 spot, we have the controversial man himself, the Breakaway 30 MVP. Give it up for Not Vert.
A little bit of context for the people just tuning in for the first time. Not Vert was he was chosen out of the camps. No one knew anything about him. He had never played the game before. He was a 30-point pick, and he's been dominating this past season, and he comes in with Rollins. So he's returning to do some range damage from the outside, take down the other team's buildables, and just cause overall havoc in the back line.
All right, and rounding it out for the Cadabbles, we have the Throgrim himself. He coined the term. He does it better than anyone else on the dev team. It is Otterhead.
Otterhead, oh my goodness, super annoying player. He's the one that you don't want to be hanging around the edge of an arena. And when I say he's annoying, it's because he's constantly giving pressure to you and trying to push you over the edge.
There he is, playing as Thorgrim himself. Let's introduce the coach of the Cadabbles. You know her as the UX Killer. As we go to the UX Killer, we also have another special guest to introduce. The GM of the Cadabbles here live in the studio. Here he is, Kalo.
You know what? Kalo and UX Killer, so much positivity. This is why this team hasn't lost. So the only time I ever see UX Killer get mad is, on occasion when somebody dies.
Absolutely, Mike. And let's introduce the competitors now. So this team, they've only lost once. They did lose to the Cadabbles, but Miss DJM, the GM of Finesio Relic, she stepped up her game. Not only did she come here yesterday from Hawaii as well, but she came with cookies for Simon's wife. She brought jerseys for the entire team. This is how you get a team motivated. I think it's time to introduce Finesio Relic in the leadoff spot, the man with the greatest meme that we have ever created here on Throwdown Thursday. Give it up for Just Call Me Bow.
Look at the rage in those eyes. It is game time for this man. Bow multiverse. He can play any character in the game. He can fill for whatever the needs of the team comp are. I expect, I don't know what to expect right away, but I think with this opening gambit, this opening strategy, maybe Black Knight.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going pure damage. We're seeing Argus, the fighter, come into play.
All right, in the number 2 chair, I think this is the first time I've ever seen him without a hoodie. Give it up for Knock-Naz!
Knock-Naz, dedicated healer most of the time, so I'm expecting Alona to be played. One of, I'd say, top 4 healers in the Office Breakaway League. So yep, there it comes in. The Alona pick, lots of heals. I'm wondering if they're going to go with a tank in this comp, or are they going to go for some crazy runs?
Well, we'll find out momentarily. The number 3 chair, another Breakaway Office League 30 member. Again, these are people we had no idea how well they could play Breakaway when they got drafted. Yin Mute has done an amazing job. He typically plays as a Spartacus, which is now Argus. Will he play? He's not going to play that character again because Bao just picked him, so I don't know. What do you think he's going to do?
Oh, this is very tough. Like, potentially he could go with a tank. He could either go Black Knight or he could go Thorgrim. Or we're going to see something really off the wall if he's been practicing. Oh! Going with a Rollins pick. I would have expected more shooting coming out of someone like Thrillhouse, but this is really interesting.
Well, let's go find out. In the number 4 chair, the de facto captain of Finestial Relic. I know, I just gave you that title. Congratulations. You got promoted. Give it up for Thrillhouse.
Thrillhouse, Stone Cold Killer. Don't let that little smirk fool you. This guy is dominant from the back line, very good with shooting. It's going to be interesting with this kind of matchup. Are they going to go for more damage dealing, or are they going to go for a tank? Ooh, Kyra. So they're going back line, damage dealer. She's got some mobility. This is a very interesting matchup, Sil.
All right, well, let's introduce the coach now for Team Finestial Relic. As we get it ready, he is warming up his kung fu moves. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. It is the man himself, Blam!
Blam, really positive figure for this team. They were so downtrodden on themselves after that last loss to the Cadabbles, but rumor has they've been practicing, and they have a lot of different comps with this new build.
Well, they definitely got a new coach now, and here's her GM. Her Majesty herself, the Queen of Breakaway, Miss DJM.
And look at those fantastic jerseys.
Putting down the pop-offs, learning it from Bao. There it is. This team is ready to go. They are feisty. It is time for some Breakaway action. Just for you guys who don't know, we will play this as a best-of-5 series. So Breakaway, each game in Breakaway is comprised of 5 rounds. We are going to play a best-of-5 games. So we're going to start it off on Atala Prime, and we will see how things go. You are watching Breakaway Office League Season 3 Finals. Here we go. Game 1 in the works. Mike, if you had to make a prediction today, who do you think is going to win it?
Oh, my goodness, Sil. This is I have to give the advantage to the team that never lost. They've been so dominant. They would basically 0-9 teams.
Well,
they
you know
wouldn't
what?
let them pick up a round.
I'm going for Finestial Relic. If you make jerseys for your entire team, they're going to perform. Whenever you watch a football match and they got the new jerseys, the team always does awesome. I think Miss DJM's onto something. What do we know about the buys that we're seeing here?
So the little hourglass is cooldown reduction, so that means you're going to be able to use your abilities more often. The little shield, that's armor. The more armor you have, the less damage that you're going to wind up taking. And if you see the upside down sword, that is attack damage. Now with each item that you purchase in the equipment screen, you can level it up to a tier 4, which gives a bonus stat. So for example, with attack, you're going to get plus 10% on top of all the flat attack power that you've gained up to that point. So you really want to purchase all the way to a full legendary tier.
All right, and there are 3 ways to win in Breakaway if you've never seen this game before. The first way is you take that orb that Nabones has in his hand as he goes up the right side. We may see a quick score right here. Passes it up there, but does get intercepted by Just Call Me Bao. You take that relic, you bring it to your opponent's base. That's the primary way to score in Breakaway. The second way to win, hang on, we may get back to the first way to win here. Bones is not giving up his attack. He's got the relic, throws it up the stairs of the blue team's base. They try to stop it, do a good job there. Thrillhouse with control of the relic. He is taking it back to the left side of the map. Nice job clearing the relic as we go over to midfield. The second way you win in Breakaway is you annihilate the entire team. As you take someone down, they will go into respawn timer. That increases each time they die in that round. If you wipe out the entire team, you get a team wipe in the second way to win in Breakaway. We'll talk about the third way to win as time ticks away in this round with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go.
Looks like red team has already secured the gold buff still. That's going to make sure their entire team gets bonus gold. It's going to help them get to that tier 4 item a lot quicker.
All right, we see the relic go out of bounds. It instantly respawns back to the location where it was before it fell. There it goes out of bounds again. There's that respawn again. As we see Notvert control with the relic. He's playing as Rollins, one of our ranged characters. Bones had the relic momentarily. He activated his Aura of Silence briefly. Aura of Silence is the ultimate ability of Corinne. Each of the warriors in Breakaway has an ultimate ability they are able to cast on a timer, and they have 2 other special abilities as well. You just saw the Aura of Silence, which will silence your opponents caught in that flock of birds for a period of time. And there you see the ultimate ability of Just Call Me Bao as he activates his Retribution when he swings those swords up and slams them down.
But you also saw GL Tovar come in with fantastic heals to help make sure that Corinne, that Bones is up and ready to go, because Just Call Me Bao and his Argos were bearing down super hard. He wants to kill Bones over there.
Knock Nas passing it upfield right at the feet of Otterhead. Otterhead very low on health. He's going to need to get health. You see Tovar doing a good job casting Radiance. Again, Tovar's playing as Alona, the healing character here in Breakaway. Casts Radiance, which is that line that goes over to him, and that will give him health over time. That's Blessing of the Sun, the ultimate ability of Alona, that green field. All you got to do if you're on that team, go to the green field. Go to the light. Go to the green field. It will heal you.
That's fantastic stuff, Sil. We're starting to see Bones trying to make moves past midline, but they're a big Ocean's Fury ult move coming in from Thrill House to stop that push.
Here we see Bao with control of the relic. He's going right side now. You got one person to get around. Bao does a good job of getting around him, but he does get stopped. Remember, once you hold the relic, it only takes 1 hit to force that fumble, and we're down to 58 seconds left to go. You see the blue line in the center of the map. That is the line of scrimmage, the line of doom, whatever you want to call it. You got to get that relic across that line for your team. If time ticks away to 0, wherever the relic falls on the side of the line, the other team will get the point. There's the center line we're seeing approaching right now. Thrill House crossing. Yes, the relic crosses the center line. Now we're in territory where the blue team's going to score. They have 37 seconds left to go. You see Bao trying to go up the elevator. He does lose the relic now. Bones has the relic, brings it back over to the other side. There's Knock Nas returning it to back to the other side. It's now a blue team relic score. We have 25 seconds left to go. Yin Mute trying to just get it in for the score. He's got 20 seconds left to go. Bones has taken it all the way across the map. He uses the slide ability to gain extra momentum. Bones is on a tear. He does cross the line. We have 13 seconds left to go. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Bones still with control of the relic. Just now fumbles it. Yin Mute has it. Otterhead comes up with the relic. We're down to 5 seconds left to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can they get it across? No, they can't. Give it up for that score there with the red team.
What crazy intensity, Sil. You know who made all the plays that really started that counter push? Bones. His mobility, his movement. As you saw, he slid all the way down that ramp. That's holding shift in game. That's a way that you can accelerate yourself when you're holding the relic, and he took it about 60 feet uncontested before they finally collapsed at midfield, but by then, too late.
That was an amazing return there from Bones. We're back here at round 2. Round 1 goes to the red team, the Cadabbles. And can we see a move here from Finestro Relic? They have to find a way to counteract, to shift this momentum. Remember, they have not yet beaten the Cadabbles. They need to get some scores in early just to get the momentum on their favor. We see Bones now with control of the relic. He decided to go midfield, did get stopped now, and now we see Yin Mute with control of the relic, but a quick fumble gets forced. Thrill House now with the relic, throws it just to gain some clearance. You see that's the new Circle of Spite, that blue circle casted by Corinne. It will slow you down. It will cause you to be more susceptible to damage. It's a 1-2 penalty if you're on the red team and you're falling victim to it. If you're on the blue team and you're falling victim to it.
And we also see that Finestro Relic has secured the gold buff, so they're going to have some gold advantage going into the next round and later on in this match for all of their team members.
Okay, we see Thrill House in the center of the map with control of the relic. He throws it upfield a little bit, falls at the feet of Tovar. Tovar picks it up, takes it back the other direction, but Thrill House quick to strike. Thrill House never misses those shots, forces that relic, letting Bones now picks it up though. He's Bones going on a push right now. He's got 4 members following him, and there you see another Retribution getting activated by Argus, played by Just Call Me Bao. Bao very low on health. What's he gonna do? He's gonna stay in the fight. Thrill House also low on health. You also see Notvert, who's doing great in the back line. He's with control of the relic right now, passing it upfield. You see a buildable almost get placed there as we see Yin Mute go down. It's a power play situation, and they capitalize on it.
Bones again with these clutch plays. Did you see when he unleashed Burden of Sin? So that was that flock of birds that he sent out that basically caused the fumble as Bao was trying to push out with Argus, and he just jumped up, took the relic away, and slammed it back into the portal for the score.
You can see the intensity on Bao's face right there. He is not looking happy right now. That's a quick 1-2 score for the Cadabbles. we have seen the Cadabbles put teams away in record time here in the Breakaway Office League Season 3. And I don't want to say it too early, Mike, but it's looking like we may see that again. What are we seeing? We're seeing purples on the screen already, Mike.
That's right. We're seeing Tier 4 item buys, so that means you're going to get bonus stats on top of everything. Bonus cooldown reduction. So I saw that on GL Tovar. That means every time he lands a basic attack, that reduces half a second on all of his ability cooldown timers.
Ooh, you saw Tovar try to place his healing shrine. Every warrior in Breakaway has a special buildable they can place that's unique to their character and their style. Look at that nice move there. That is a Ragnarok getting activated by Otterhead. He takes out the healer on the Cadabbles for a moment in time. They're back in 1 second. There they go back to action here. We see Finestro Relic trying to make a move in there. They get stopped, and there he is there. Otterhead doing a good job trying to bring that Relic. The pressure's coming back from the blue team. Can Finestro Relic get it in? No, it doesn't look like today it's going to be happen this time around. Thrillhouse on the third attempt to try to get it in, but there's Otterhead using the Rib Splitter ability. That's when he's swinging that hammer around. As we see Bones with control of the Relic momentarily, activating his Aura of Silence just to force that fumble action. Here we see Bao on another attempt. They keep trying to get this Relic in.
They had a one-man advantage and couldn't capitalize. The Cadabbles, their defense phenomenal right now. They're able to stop these really strong pushes, but then we see Bones go down.
Yeah, that's very rare to see Bones go down. Thrillhouse looking to capitalize on it. Nice pickup, though, from Tovar. That 1-2 punch of Bones and Tovar, it's been great all season, and it lives up to the hype again today.
They're able to cycle so effectively on defense. Look, they're almost back to full strength. Not Vert is the only one who's hurting just a little bit.
We see Bones going center of the map, throws it back to midfield, does get stopped though by Thrillhouse. You have Knocknaz in control of the Relic right now. He's got one member on the wing on his team. It does get intercepted by Bones. Bones tries to take it in on his own, does get stopped. There's Tovar right behind him for the rebound. The Relic goes back to the blue team side. They throw it up further now, but the Relic just keeps going back to midfield. Bones doing a good job. Both these teams playing incredibly well, taking that Relic back and forth to midfield. Here we see Otterhead on an attack run by himself. Otterhead on a breakaway. Nice use of the no retreat ability from Bao, playing as Argus, gaining that ground, getting right up in Otterhead's face to capture that Relic and throw it back and to clear it on the left side of the map.
It was a fantastic collapse. I'm seeing it's a little bit hard for the sustain coming from the blue side, from Finestro Relic. They don't have a dedicated tank still, so they don't have someone who can take a ton of hits and keep pushing forward.
We see action happening back at the center of the map there. We are playing on Atala Prime, one of the two maps in the alpha here for Breakaway. We see Bones with control of the Relic momentarily. Remember, just takes one hit to fumble that Relic. You see Bao trying to throw the Relic up on the elevator, misses it by a fraction of a millimeter, I don't know. As we see Bao going up the elevator now with the Relic. He's got a member of his team. He's got Simon playing as Knocknaz, playing as Alona, giving him the Radiance health boost that he needs, but Tovar is able to come up with it, uses his Sun's Grace to dash forward with Alona. He's very low on health, though. Can Bao take him out? Bao is able to do so, and Tovar's out for 21 seconds, Mike.
That's a huge loss. Now remember, every time that you're killed, you gain time on your cooldown timers. Very dangerous. You're sitting out that part or that long in the match.
And Bao's on fire. So he has had 3 kills without dying. He gets extra bonuses for that. We see Knocknaz now with control of the Relic. He throws it upfield. They're trying to push here, take advantage of this power play situation, but Tovar's back in action. He's popped in that quarter. He's found it in his pocket somewhere. It only took 25 seconds to find it. As we see Bones now with control of the Relic. We're down to 30 seconds left to go. You got the center line of the map activated, being blue right now. We see the Relic going on the right side here. This is in favor of the blue team right now. They need to keep this Relic on this side for 19 more seconds. Playing a smart move right there, throwing the Relic out of bounds. The clock keeps ticking in Breakaway, so even if you're throwing it out of bounds, that is a perfect maneuver to do to just burn time off the clock. We're down to 9 seconds left to go. 8, 7, 6. Who's going to score it? Can the blue team keep it in this territory to get this win? They got 2 more seconds. There's a fraction of a second. Oh my God, right on it. I cannot believe they pulled that off. Unbelievable. The blue team coming up with the territory win and staying alive.
Slow down, slow down. Slow down, so this was crazy. It was in the air and out of bounds, so it did not count for the other team, so blue team actually got the score.
That was amazing. The time doesn't stop until the Relic hits the ground, but if you throw it out of bounds, that doesn't count. What a move there. Saved by technicality. The Finestro Relic team lives to fight another day in this game 1 of a best-of-5 series.
Tuckerel. Anyhow, so we're back into the action. A lot more Tier 4s on both teams. We're also seeing Tier 3s pop up on other people's secondary and third items. So expect a lot more death and a lot more excitement as these characters are starting to snowball.
All right, we see Bao now. Yin Mute does a good job there. Bones out for 5 seconds, gets the quick death here in round 4 of game 1 of the Breakaway Office League Season 3 Finals. Knock Knox with control of the Relic, uses his dash ability just to gain some ground, but Bones coming quickly with that interception, just clears it, then activates his Circle of Spite on top of the Relic. We've seen Bones do that all season long. It's a great maneuver because anyone on the other opposing team trying to get that Relic is going to get slowed down, and then we're going to become more vulnerable for damage.
So Otterhead trying to just muscle his way straight forward with his team behind him trying to support. A lot of damage, though, coming in from Just Call Me Bao.
We see the Relic at the top of Atala Prime. Yin Mute picks it up, brings it back to midfield. Yin Mute about half health. He's going up there. He's got to worry about Otterhead. Otterhead got that lethal back toss, but the red team's down 2 people. Thankfully, Tovar came back, but there's the toss from Thrillhouse. Scores it in from downtown.
They mean business. Look how serious Bao is. He's in the zone right now. He's had enough of this nonsense. They're looking to dominate
We got
and
ourselves
steal.
a game, Mike.
They want to steal this first game.
Well, we saw 2 quick wins there of the first 2 rounds. Went to the red team, went to the Cadabbles. The next 2 went to Finestro Relic. This is a game 5 situation, round 5 situation for game 1. Who's going to come out on top? You tell us on the Twitch chat. Do you think it's going to be Finestro Relic? Give us a hashtag blue. You think it's going to be the Cadabbles? Give us a hashtag reg. We got 4 minutes. We will decide and find out who will win. There's the Ballista getting placed there from Thrillhouse. That's the buildable from Kyra. As we see the Relic getting tossed in the air as Thrillhouse goes up in the air. And there's Otterhead with control. The Relic picking up that rebound. He gets the forced fumble, and it's just a mayhem of action happening. Now we're seeing that Ballista do a great job of defense there. But here comes Otterhead. Throws it, but nice defensive move. Tovar with the second attempt. Unable to do it. They're going full-on rush mode. Can they get it in? Bones able to score it. Just pure on rushing power, and the Cadabbles don't waste a second to win that one.
That was really unfortunate. You just had to grab that Relic and use your dash ability to get out of the zone. And I don't know, I don't want to call it luck, but that was right place, right time, and Bones always seems to find where that place is.
Yeah, it's not luck when you do it over and over and over again. The first time maybe, the second time, you know, but this guy's done this repeatedly. He, as you said, Mike, he is always in the right place at the right time. That was a full-on offensive. They said, you know what, it's suicide blitz time. Let's just push it in with everything we got, and they succeeded.
I got to say, Bones is the carry on that team. The territory win because of the fantastic sliding and push out from their own zone for that first win for the Cadabbles. And then both Relic scores, Bones.
I will say, though, I will give props, though. Finestro Relic, they got that little technicality, but that was a spark of life that they needed. It was the first time I think we've ever seen the Cadabbles lose two rounds in a game. So, you know what? Things could get interesting here. I would not count Finestro Relic out.
No, they're down, but they're definitely not out. I think they're starting to get their confidence in line, and now we're switching maps. Switching maps.
What does this other map tell us? So if the first map favors more rushing, what's the deal with this map?
Team fighting. Team fighting, buildable placement. The buffs are consistent with those as well. So we have the green buff, which is health for your entire team, 20% more health, and then you have the attack buff. So it's 15% more attack damage for your entire team. So securing those buffs is a big deal. Like, you want your team to succeed and get those pushes straight forward.
Now, we've seen, I would say that Finestro Relic and Bao in particular definitely plays a much more smash mouth type breakaway action. A lot more team kills, a lot more deaths happening on the Cadabbles. You saw the respawn timer on Bones was up to like almost 30 seconds. So this map, if they're going to win it, this is going to be the time.
Yeah, those are the risks that you take trying to push super hard. If you're not able to cycle out and you miss 1 or 2 of your heals, you're dead in the water and you don't serve any purpose to your team.
All right, we are now playing on the Shrine of Oros map here on the Breakaway Alpha. We see any changes in the team comps, looks pretty much the same.
I think that I'm starting to see Notvert with lifesteal.
Ooh,
so Notvert is changing. Yeah, he's changing it up. So he's also going one-on-one over there with Notvert, and they secure it. They steal it. So
nice
fantastic.
Move there. Yeah, Yin Mute doing a good job snatching that damage buff away from, but it may not matter here because Otterhead's like, you know what, I'm just going to try to score it real quick. He does snatch away from Notvert, as I mentioned earlier. We see Notvert now getting in the mix there. Here comes Bones with the throw, but what a save from Bao! Look at that. Clears the Relic, uses the slide to gain extra momentum. Do we see the Shrine of Oro slide now it's called? We'll soon find out as they go up to the top of the mountain here. You see Tovar doing the slide, decides to change direction at the last second. Nice move there, using that buildable, the siege engine, to destroy the healing shrine.
That was a great move by Just Call Me Bao. He went back to heal up and just destroys Notvert.
Otterhead very low on health, Bones very low on health. Notvert just coming back to life right now. Again, the Finestra Relic doing a great job of winning these team fights. Bones goes down for the second time. He's out for 9 seconds. You got 4 more seconds left on the tank. Pass up to Yin Mute. Yin Mute, shoot from downtown! Oh!
Rimmed in and rimmed out. Let's see if the pressure can get there for the score.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen this time, but maybe on the 3rd attempt will we see it. Here comes Bao going in the mix. He's very low on health. He's forced to retreat it back. They're not going to win it here. Here comes Otterhead. Nice job sliding to gain extra momentum. Clears the relic back to midfield. We see Knocknaz trying to just change it, but he's all on his own, so he's going to have to retreat. Notvert now going up the top of the parapet. Oh, look at that. Otterhead caught in jail. There's the fumble of Notvert. Does Notvert decide to help his friend? No, he goes back for the relic. As Bones goes, does the Shrine of Oro slide. The Oro slide throws it up there just short, as we see now Bao coming in the mix. Bones on the 2nd attempt. Tovar on the 3rd attempt. Tovar, look at that. And Kalo giving him some mad props and a little bit of shoulder massage.
And that was a fantastic aura of silence by Bones. He knew that he wasn't going to make it. He popped his ult to make sure that no one else could try to track him down. And the sweep up by Tovar. Fantastic.
This team is amazing.
It's just they know how to crash the portal. They know how to crash the goal. They know how to get bodies in front of it and know when to back out. So they had to do a full retreat. Look how many times Bones actually died during all of those pushes. Like, he's 0-1 and 2, yet they're very dominant on those relic pushes.
All right, here we see action again. We're back at the center of the map here. Again, this is the Shrine of Oros. As we see the relic going back to midfield. Looks like Otterhead had it momentarily. Now we see the relic goes to Thrill House on the blue side. Thrill House again with the relic. You see a shrine getting placed there. The healing shrine goes down. Otterhead's like, you know what? You are not putting a forward base there right by the relic. Tovar tries to place his healing shrine and then gets quickly responded and disposed of by Finesse Your Relic. Bones up top. Does get hit. The relic falls back down the center of the map. The pickup happens from Thrill House momentarily, and it's just a back and forth action right here.
They're doing a fantastic job. It looks like the Cadabbles had secured the attack buff. Notvert just outplayed Yinmoot and got the last hit, so their team is going to do a lot more damage on these pushes.
We see Bones going on the right side. Bones doing the push here. Does get stopped by Bao. Bao very low on health. He's going to have to force the retreat there. There he is back at his base, gaining some health. Bones going in for the score. Nice save there from Bao. Is it going to be enough? No, because there's Bao. There's Bones again.
Bones holds on to his Aura of Silence only for
Bao
scoring
does not
plays.
look happy, Mike.
He is not, because he basically got silenced before he could do anything. The minute Bones got shot, he popped it.
Now I heard that the team actually nerfed rushing because of Bones. It doesn't seem like it worked.
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with the game. I think it's about the player. I think it's the way.
Hate the player,
that
not
Bones
the
plays.
game.
Don't hate the game. There has been many modifications to the way that people are damaged and how they can heal back at base. But Bones knows how to use his abilities. He's playing his character to the utmost of what it's capable of right now in the current meta.
Bones knows. All right, here we go. Bones going up middle time. Throws the relic to gain more ground. Relic falls at the foot of the blue team base right before they get into the red zone area. We see Bao just trying to throw the relic out of there. It does get intercepted. Yin Mute now with control of it. That cursed ward you see there is the buildable of Corinne, which is played by Bones. As we see now, Bones going up again for another attempt. Using that Aura of Silence, as you called out repeatedly, but doesn't get it in this time. Looks like the Finesse Your Relic team knew it was coming. They had it ready, and they had some good defense there. So I'll give good coaching there to Blam and Miss DJM.
The problem that they're having right now is Otterhead is able to consistently push back and stop them from having a good counter push, because it takes so many hits to wear him down that it's giving Bones an opportunity to escape when he's low on health, and they're not able to take him down. They need to kill Bones. Put him on those long cooldown timers.
They just killed Bones. He's out for 10 seconds. It may not be enough, though, because you got Yinmute out for 6 seconds. Otterhead got about 40% of his health left. We see Thrill House with control of the relic. He's also low on health, though. Goes back to Tovar, who, again, keeps the relic pressure in there. They do a great job of when Bones goes down, Tovar does a nice job of just stalling out, waiting out the clock, burning that power play, just so Bones can come back into the action.
And when the team is collapsing so hard, it's giving Bones that opportunity for that aura of silence to hit everybody on Finessio Relic.
All right, here we see it. Bones with control of the Relic, passes it down to Otterhead. Otterhead's like, I don't want this Relic. Bones, you take it. Bones is, guys, you gave it to Nodvert. Nodvert caught in jail. That's a death sentence, ladies and gentlemen. And there we see the Relic there. Can they get it in? Bones tries on the third attempt. There it is, the score and the win. It's a 1-2-3 strike for the Cadavals. Back to what we're used to. They have dominated the Shrine of Oros.
I'm going to say it again. I think this match, the way the team fights were playing out, they were able to secure that damage buff twice in a row. Those last 2 rounds, the Cadavals took it. So they were doing more damage, and they had a tank that was basically able to stop a lot of the counter pushes.
Look at that, MVP Bones. No surprise there. This guy scored all 3 times for his team. You can see the stats here, Mike. What are we learning?
Well, the fact of the matter is they were pretty even on a lot of categories, except when you look at number of interceptions, there was a lot down there. Damage dealt was actually in favor of the blue team because they were always on the defensive. They always had a counter. But when I look at healing done, it's about the same. I have to say it was about the amount of damage that Otterhead was able to take and the opportunities with the passing play.
All right. I cannot see another 1-2-3 victory for the Cadavals, so I am going to ask the Twitch community for help here. We're going to do the rally chant, #blue. You're my boys, Blue. Whatever it takes, Blue. You pick it up. But we need to cheer for Blue here because this is unacceptable. We are not going to end another Throwdown Thursday this season in under an hour because the Cadavals just mop up another team. So where's the Blue fans? Put it on. All blue, all the time.
Yeah, let's send positive vibes.
We have an announcement here. The announcement for the Alpha. You guys want to know how you can play Breakaway? Well, guess what? You got to get to play tonight at 8 p.m. That's right. 8 p.m. is the go time for the Alpha Pacific. So what's that? In 2 hours and 30 minutes or 2 hours and 28 minutes, depending on when you're watching the stream. So you will get to play in the Alpha tonight at 8 p.m. Look for your emails. We will send them out after this broadcast. Follow us on Twitter @PlayBreakaway. Follow us on Facebook.com/PlayBreakaway. Hit us up. If you do not get an Alpha invite, don't worry. Sign up on the website, playbreakaway.com/alpha, and you will get an invite to play in these subsequent weeks. Here we go. Game 3. This is the match game for the Cadavals. If they win this, it's all over.
I'm seeing a pure damage cop coming in from Finessio Relic. Look at Just Call Me Bao. He's coming in with Jara. Burst the Assassin, so he's going to try to hit every squishy. I think he's actually going to go hunting after Bones in this matchup.
Well, they got to do something. Where's the Twitch community here? #blue. You're my boy, Blue. Blue, 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 blue. Doesn't matter. Let's give the love to Blue because we need to keep this game going. All right, we see action happening now with Thrill House. He has control of the Relic. Again, you called out the team swap. Bones deciding to go to Jara. I bet you Yin Mute went to Argus, even though I don't know yet for sure. Can't see him on the map. A process elimination tells me there he is. Yin Mute playing as Argus. That's his primary character, so that's good. We see Bao now with control of the Relic. Throws it back in there, crossing that center line. As we see Bones now picking it up. Nice handoff there to Otterhead. Otterhead with control of the Relic momentarily does get fumbled. Bones now has it going left side. Throws the Relic up there, but there's Yin Mute to say, you know what? You're not getting away from me, Bones. And there's Otterhead getting low on health. Yin Mute doing some good damage there as well. Bones with control of the Relic momentarily. He loses it, gets it back again, loses it, and gets it. No, he doesn't get it back again because there's Yin Mute on him like glue. And there's Otterhead almost down to no health. He's forced to retreat a little bit. You see the Blessing of the Sun getting activated.
There's a lot of murder. There's a lot of murder going on down in that pit.
A lot of murder ball happening right now.
But don't expect to see Just Call Me Bao carry the Relic. He's going to go into the shadows and do just what he did right there. That's the Eviscerate. That's his burst ultimate that does a ton of damage.
That's right. Good point to note, Mike, that Jara can go invisible. That is one of her special abilities, so you may not see her on the map until it's too late. As we see Yin Mute with control of the Relic, he's throwing it up the right side. Nice getting casted there of the Circle of Spite, slowing Yin Mute down, making him more susceptible to damage. Good move there from Bones. We see Notvert getting tucked up in the mist. Yin Mute doing a great job there, activating Retribution. Thankfully, Tovar was there to throw down the Blessing of the Sun, saving Notvert from dying. And there's the Relic going closer, but Tovar forced to retreat, waiting for his team to get in position. Notvert goes down. He's out for 6 seconds. Here comes Otterhead on the rush. He does get that forced fumble. Thrillhouse there to pick up the rebound. Thrillhouse tries to clear it. Gets it a little bit, but it's not quite enough. They need to push that relic more back to midfield. Here comes Otterhead on another attempt. He's going left side. Otterhead fires out Ragnarok, getting very low on health. Nice move there from Bao playing as Jara. You heard Mike call it out earlier. That Eviscerate came into play here. Otterhead out for 8 seconds. Here comes Ginmute on the attack.
They're going to want to pressure GL Tovar. Tovar stepping up just to throw the relic, and he's going to fall behind.
We see action now on the left side of the map. We are back to midfield. Looks like Knocknaz is going to throw it forward. He's going to activate his Blessing of the Sun. And there's the relic back there, almost there. We see Bao carrying the relic, passes it up to Ginmute. Ginmute shoots it, gets caught up by Bones. Ginmute caught in jail. He gets the death sentence as we see Bones going down, using both slide momentum like a pro. He's back to midfield. This guy is all MVP all the time. The Michael Jordan of Breakaway, if you will, as Tovar now with control of the relic. He gets the fumble up there at the top, but here comes Otterhead to carry the weight of the team. Bones firing that Aura of Silence right at the base. We've seen that time and time again. Bones up left side. Bones, what's he going to do? He's going to give it to Tovar. Tovar's going to shoot it. Doesn't get it. Relic is almost there. Blue team needs to get it out of there. Here comes Bones on another attempt. Barely misses it. The Relic's getting thrown. Bones again with the dash and score.
I can't believe Bones is always there. Always there. You can't stop that guy. He just has a nose for where the ball's going to wind up. He's always on top of that relic.
Oh, look at that. Now he's just toying with the other team.
Oh, he gave him a death stare. It was about 100 miles long.
If you didn't like Bones then, you certainly don't like him now after looking at that.
Nah, he's just too good, man. Too good. But let's see how they're going to recoup here. Let's see what item buys. There's got to be a lot of gold that's now in Bao's pocket from all those kills. So I'm expecting, look at that, already tier 3 attack damage. He's investing in cooldown reduction. That's at the hourglass. He's also getting an amulet of regeneration. That's so he can heal away from Alona, away from Knocknaz while he's in the shadows.
Give it up to Thrillhouse. He had 4 kills in that round. As we see Bao backing up there, trying to just stop the onslaught that is the Cadabbles. Here we see the relic getting popped up there. You saw Bao miss it, but he picks it up on another attempt. Using a nice job using the slide ability, gain that extra momentum, but you got Bones and Tovar to worry about, and these guys never miss. Here comes Bones going up the elevator, but he's riding up the elevator with Knocknaz. Knocknaz able to just stall him slightly, which is just enough time to get it, as the Bao with the relic takes it back down to the ground. We're at midfield, Tovar going left side. He's gonna just keep throwing it there. Bones very low on health, but there, look at that beautiful healing of Tovar. Underappreciate how much we talk about Tovar. This guy's doing an amazing job keeping his team alive.
He just knows when to fall back and when to chase. Like, their team goes into split pairs, and on occasion they'll do a 1v3 when they break off and let Otterhead just go nuts downfield.
I wonder how many people are going to be playing as Corinne because they're watching Bones just dominate with her tonight.
Probably everybody. I think I'll play as Corinne.
I think I'm going to too. All right, we see Bones now playing as Corinne, going up there, tries to go up the elevator, does fail. You see Otterhead activating Ragnarok. Otterhead again has to use his shield wall. That's his defensive ability. And there's Ginmute throwing the relic back to midfield. Gets intercepted by Bones. Bones, I don't know, man. This guy, he's amazing.
No one's willing to give up on going high road. It's an amazing fight that they're doing. Bones is like, no, I refuse. I'm not going to go up that path. I want the elevator.
You saw Knocknaz get a little sneaky, placing that healing shrine, but Notvert doesn't bite it. This guy has been on every buildable, learning from his predecessor, Chark.
Oh, this is going to be tough coming in right now. Everybody on blue side has collapsed, but Otterhead from the outside and an interception by Bao.
Yeah, Otterhead, he's like, I want it, that one. Doesn't going to get it. Can we get it on another attempt? We saw DL Tovar go down right before our eyes. Nah, you got to worry about Bones. He's very low in health. Bones gets the ring out. He's out as well. All you got is Otterhead and Notvert. Thankfully, Tovar comes back to life for the Cadabbles. We got 3 more seconds till Bones is back. Ginmute, can he capitalize any amount on this? Doesn't look like it, and it's worth calling out that the Cadabbles have both the armor buff and the gold buff as well.
This is really difficult if you're going to go penetrate into the base, and they are in possession of both buffs and the tanking ability of Otterhead, but Knocknaz on the move.
Here we go. Ginmute, can he make some magic happen? Ginmute with the push there. We got the follow-up from Bao playing as Jara. There you see almost a move of the Godspeed, but Thrillhouse unable to pull it off. Godspeed's laughing back at his house as RSM, saying, dude, come on, I can show you how to do that. But look at that from downtown! I spoke too soon!
Oh my goodness. Threading the needle. What a shot and score from Thrillhouse. They needed that desperately to get back on the board, start to build that confidence back up.
That was nice moves there. fighting for their life. Finesse your Relic with a good score there. The team looks like they're getting some energy there. Bao looking at his team. He's wondering, wait, did I score? Did Thrillhouse? Did you score? Who scored there? It looks like we were all there, so we don't really know. We'll find out momentarily because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Breakaway is a team battle sport, and it doesn't matter as long as you have a blue square that has been illuminated on your side. You know you are not going home until at least round 4.
Oh, Thrillhouse is a stone-cold killer. Did you see 5 kills on his side? Net worth almost equal, but we're seeing lots of purple. That's your tier 4 items coming in from your equipment. That means more damage, more health, more overall destruction.
And look at you getting mute. He's on fire. You know, majority of those kills are Bones. As we see Notvert go down, he's out for 6 seconds. You see GL Tovar down to 50% health. Here comes Bones trying to rush it in on his own. That's not going to work. He pays the ultimate price. He's out for 10 seconds. Here comes Thrillhouse with control of the Relic. Gives it off to his teammate. We see Knocknaz try to place that forward healing shrine once again. Will they be able to stop Knocknaz or stop Notvert from taking it down? We'll soon find out. There's the healing shrine from Tovar. He's got 2 shrines, which means he placed one in the previous round. The buildables persist round per round, so it's really important to take those buildables out when you see them because they can scale and snowball.
Fantastic passing from the Cadabbles as they're slowly moving it up, but Tovar, as the healer, pressing his luck solo.
That's right, he's forced to do whatever he can to try to take the momentum back. Here comes Bones going up the right side. Bones shoots it! Intercepted by Bao. Bones on the second attempt does get stopped. Forced the fumble there. Thrillhouse right there to pick up the Relic and clear it for Finesse Your Relic.
GL Tovar with possession of the Relic, but can't get past it. Just calling me Bao from the shadows.
Yeah, Bao switching to Jara. That was a smart move for that team. There's a new life to Finesse Your Relic right now. Here they go on the offensive. You see Otterhead backing up now. Nice move from Yinmute, just passing him. You saw the Burden of Sin getting fired off from Bones. That's the flock of Ravens that goes forward. Thrillhouse now with control of the Relic, going up left side. Does get stopped. We see Bones very low on health. He's forced to go back into the Blessing of the Sun range of his teammate Tovar placed as the Relic again remains back in midfield. Here comes Bones on another push attempt.
Look at Otterhead. He's been putting on this awesome clink just silently with no one knowing. I think he's like the MVP. He's on fire himself.
Yeah, it's very rare to see the tank on fire. Mad props to Otterhead. We know he's lethal. We see Bones now. Can he capitalize on it? Here comes Tovar. Does get stopped. Tovar gets destroyed. Nice move there. Bones, though, with the Relic. Stop him! No, they can't stop him! You can't stop Bones, ladies and gentlemen. There he is with another score. Nothing stops the Bones.
They caused the fumble, but no one was there to pick it up except for Bones. Again, if he's that close to your goal, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring.
And he does it every single time. Well, Mike.
Confidence is super high with the Cadabbles right now. I mean, this is it.
It's all come down to this. This is match point for the Cadabbles, continuing their streak of the 1-2-3 dominance. They will make Breakaway Office League Throwdown Thursday history, being the only undefeated team ever.
And you see everybody on the Cadabbles is building armor. That's so they can survive the big burst eviscerate that's coming in from Bao and his Jara.
All right. Let's see history happen. Where are my blues at? Where's my Twitch folks? Give me some blue love. We need to stop this. All right. Bones with control of the Relic. Gives it off to Tovar. Tovar going left side now. Tovar's going to throw the Relic even closer to the blue portal, also known as the relay, as we see Tovar there with the Relic. Throws it upfield a little bit for Otterhead. Otterhead unable to capitalize because he's too busy trying to fend off every member of Finesse Your Relic, the blue team. As Otterhead now with the Relic, he's like, you know what, I really want to score one, guys. But he doesn't get to do it that time. The Relic falling back at the bottom of the base there. Bones trying to bring it in there, activates Aura of Silence. Here comes Otterhead! No, he gets stopped! Bones on the rebound! Bones scores it! They win! The Cadabbles pull it off! Undefeated champions! There it is, the Cadabbles! And MVP by far has to be Bones.
Did they lose a game?
I don't think they ever lost a game.
This entire season, they never lost the game. They might have lost a round, and they lost 2 rounds back-to-back in game 1. But the dominance of not even losing
They never lost a game. There we see some celebration happening. Good show of sportsmanship, even from Bones. Wow. We're going to call up Kalo, the GM of the Cadabbles, momentarily. We'll do a quick interview with him, and then we have the trophy presentation for the Cadabbles. And then, for your Breakaway pleasure, we are showing a special exhibition match of Breakaway. Alrighty. We have the coaches and the GM subbing in for each team. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here momentarily after the celebration. So stay tuned. And then remember, at 8 p.m., it could be your time to play some Breakaway. Hopefully you don't get match made against Bones because, you know what? You're probably not going to win that one.
Now it's going to be tough, but you should probably go in and play as Corinne because that's an awesome character.
I will definitely be playing as Corinne. That's for sure. All right, we see Kalo coming up field here for his interview. Going to ask him some interesting questions here. And here he is, the man of the hour. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations,
your GM,
Kalo.
undefeated GM. I hear Belichick is calling you to join the New England Patriots. Kalo, how did you do it?
Well, we didn't deflate the balls, I'll tell you that. So
It's hard. It's big and metal.
No
Honestly,
deflate gate. There you go. Put that a little closer so we can hear you.
besides the draft, I didn't do anything. This was all my team. Every single one of them is an MVP. I can't. From Tovar to Otter to Notvert to Bones to Ashley, UX Killa, the Beast. I couldn't thank them enough. This is awesome.
So I got to ask you a question. So we went all the way back to the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Walk us through, what were you thinking there?
Well, I was lucky enough to get first pick, which means I got Bones, right? Obviously.
Don't feed the ego. He doesn't need it.
Hey. Keep it down over there.
But after that, I didn't pick for, 10 picks, something like that, right? And so I knew that I needed to make these next two count because I was getting last pick. Surprisingly, they gave me Otterhead. I don't know what everybody else was thinking. But I thought, I'll be the first one to pick up a 30. Everyone else wants those 75s. And so I sold Notvert, and I think that brought
So I
it
got to
home.
ask, were you listening during the combine when we were talking up Notvert? Did that influence your decision at all?
Honestly, I didn't. I watched the VOD back and was like, oh, God, it just looks like I was following sales orders. Jeez.
Yeah, you know.
Don't take credit for that. It's like voting. The last name that you heard, you're like, sure, why not?
All right, man. Well, we're going to present the trophy to you. We have our esports manager,
Jeez.
Chark, giving you the trophy. There it is. Your name will get inscribed with the other legends. Kalo, congratulations. Congratulations to Tovar, Otterhead, Notvert, Bones, UX Killa. You guys are the Breakaway Office League Season 3 champions. For all of you guys watching at home, you're going to get your chance to play Breakaway at 8 p.m. tonight. If you have signed up prior to May 5th, just hop on over to playbreakaway.com/alpha if you have not signed up to play Breakaway, and you will get into a subsequent week's alpha test. We're going to be running these tests periodically, pretty much every week following this weekend. So you will have your chance to play Breakaway, and we're going to do a special exhibition match that we're going to set up for momentarily. You guys are watching Breakaway, everybody, live here at the Amazon Game Studios. You have your champions here for Season 3. Kalo, that trophy just looks great. You just love holding it, I bet.
It's really big.
One of the most dominant runs that we've seen in the Office League.
All right, we're going to take a quick break while we set up that exhibition match. Thank you all for watching Breakaway. You can follow us on all of our social channels, twitch.tv/playbreakaway. Make sure you click the little heart. That's the follow button. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/playbreakaway. Follow us on Twitter @playbreakaway. Go to the website, playbreakaway.com/alpha. From all of us here at Amazon Game Studios, I'm Mr. Sill.
I'm a shocked berserker, Mike.
And we will see you in about 30 seconds while we set up for the next match, the exhibition match, here on the Breakaway Office League Alpha. Welcome back to Amazon Game Studios Orange County. I'm Mr. Sill.
And I'm Berserker Mike, and we're getting set up for a fabulous exhibition match.
That's right. This is called an audible when the Cadabos annihilate the team in less than an hour, and we want to fill some time to give you guys some alpha action, teach you how to play the game, so at 8 o'clock you guys can play like bones. All right, let's introduce. Should we introduce the teams real quick?
Why not?
All right, let's introduce teams. On the blue team, in the number 1 chair, Michael Jordan himself. Give it up for Bones.
We know him, we hate him, blah, 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 blah. He's a fantastic player.
That was the red team.
That was the red team.
My bad. Red Ted. The red team, Bones.
The red team, Bones.
We also have Kalo now playing on the red team, the GM. Can he put his playing skills as well as his GMing skills? We'll find out momentarily. We have the second half of the Bones-Tovar connection with GL Tovar. And in the number 4 seat, the coach everyone loves, UX Killer.
Ashrine. You know what's pretty funny here is when I've played with Kalo, he also played Corinne, and then GL Tovar and UX Killer also play the same character.
Well, there you go. All right, and let's introduce the blue team. We have Bao, one in revenge. He wants to kill Bones with every ounce of inside of him. We also have Blam playing there, the coach of Finestro Relic. We got Yin Mute coming back for more. I hope he plays Argus because he's way better as Argus than he is as Rollins. And, of course, in the number 4 chair, the GM of Finestro Relic, Miss DJM. All right, this will be a best-of-5 exhibition series. We're going to kick it off here on Atala Prime. Let's fire it off right now. You are watching the Breakaway June Alpha build, which you will get to play at 8 p.m. tonight if you signed up before May 5th.
Pacific time. So early buys that are coming in. We're seeing Bombs of Daedalus on Kyra. So that's for destroying other people's buildables. We see Amulet of Regeneration on UX Killer. So she's going to be self-healing the entire time she's running around the map, as long as she's not getting hit.
All right, we are in the action here. UX Killer placing that healing shrine. Remember, every warrior in Breakaway has a special buildable that is unique to that style of character. UX Killer playing as Alona, which is the healer, so of course her buildable is healing related. Where you see that patch of green and that beautiful sunlight, that will heal you back to life if you were on the red team. We see Tovar playing as Jara, switching it up so UX Killer can play as Alona. That is sportsmanship and teamwork, and that's what makes the dream work, Mike.
Well, and that's how well-versed GL Tovar is at the game as well. Like, I've seen him play attack damage characters, but he's so good at his supporting role that we just never see this side come out.
Give a quick shout out to Undead Library. Thanks for watching Breakaway, buddy. Hopefully you've signed up for the alpha. If not, sign up now and you can play probably next couple weeks. We see Tovar with the Relic. He is again playing as Jara, our assassin character, and they're making his Throwdown Thursday season premiere debut in the finals is Victor.
And
Victor is one of our massive nuker characters here in Breakaway that you will get to play later tonight if you signed up. We see Miss DJM playing as Corinne. Was she inspired by Bones? Nobody knows. We'll find out soon enough. As Yin Mute has control of the Relic, throws it up to the right side of the match. Nice pass there to Blam. Blam playing as Victor. I think Blam actually, Victor's his favorite character from what I remember.
It was a toss-up between Victor and Kyra. He likes shooting characters. That's like his thing. He's very good at it.
All right, well here we see Bones. Bones playing as Victor, not as Corinne. Is he still able to dominate? We'll find out, but unable to capitalize on it. That lack of aura of silence definitely come into play there. We'll see if Bones changes his direction, going back to his huge, as he goes down for 15 seconds. We see Miss DJ, or I think it's Miss DJM, or whoever was playing as Jara is down for another 5 seconds. 2 people down on the red side. Blue team has the advantage here. Can they capitalize on it? Here we see Blau going up. On the left side, no. Blam decides to go straight up the left side. Does get stopped from a Maelstrom. That is the ultimate ability of Victor. Lethal damage takes out Blam. He goes blop, and he's out for 10 seconds.
And we see everybody collapsing towards the middle of the field. GL Tovar pushing it towards the outside. He wants to take high road or at least back off.
You see Miss DJM playing as Corinne, trying to do her best Bones impression. She picks up the interception. No, she doesn't. Another Maelstrom. Big thing of warning, if you see that big circle of electricity, you got about a half a second to get out of there, or you're going to be facing tons of damage from lightning bolts coming at you from Victor.
And if you don't see the Jaras on either side, that's a problem. That means someone is about to get hit.
We see Bao playing again as Jara, Tovar playing as the other Jara on the red side. As we see UX Killa taking the Relic back to midfield, Bao picks up the relic, throws it back. We're down to 60 seconds left to go. Remember, there are 3 ways to win in Breakaway. We're about to see way number 3 potentially. With 53 seconds left to go, the center line is activated. It is that blue line you see at the center of the map. You need to cross that line with your team. Right now, the score is in favor of the blue team. If they can keep it here for 43 more seconds on this side of the map, they will get that score. Or if they take the relic into the relay, that's the number 1 way to score in Breakaway. Or if you wipe the other team, there's the 3rd way. 1, 2, 3, we're down to 32 seconds left to go. You see team members on both sides very low on health. This could go either way as we kick the talk down to 25 seconds left to go. Miss DJM goes down. She's out for 13 seconds. You only got 20 seconds left. We see another member, the healer, goes down on the red team. Here comes Bao with no health left practically. Throws the relic over the side just to get it in position of scoring there for the blue team. Yin Mute there to pick it up. He's got 7 seconds left to just stall out the team. Can he do it? Yin Mute, save the day for your team, buddy. 2 seconds, 1 second. Here comes Kalo. No, they can't do it. Nice move from Yin Mute. He's getting the score for his team. Chalk it up to the Yin Mute.
Fantastic push by Yinmute and Team Miss DJM. Fantastic ability. And look, Bao super low on health. You have to consider the fact that Jara, the Shadow Huntress, has no real defensive options for getting out. She's all about the kill. Her defense is actually offense. That's her ability to go into camouflage, to go invisible.
Nice move there. That is a dirty play right there, activating Maelstrom right at the center of the map where the relic is while they're running for it. That's a good tip if you're taking notes at home and you want to play as Victor. Good move there. Use your ultimate ability right at the center where the relic starts at the beginning of the match. Get some free damage on the opposing team. We see action happening on the 2nd story of Atala Prime. You got Blam going up against Tovar. Tovar changing directions because he wants to stop that relic. You got to worry about Yin Mute, the killer, as Argus. And now we see Kalo with control of the relic. Tries to go right side, does get stopped. Rebound gets picked up from Tovar. Tovar switching directions, going left side now. We see Tovar there getting caught up a little bit. Forced to throw the relic into the hands of Bao. Bao throws the relic just to clear it. It gets picked up by Bones. Bones, nice pass up there to UX Killa. UX Killa gets the fumble forced. She pops it up. Her red team picks it up, goes out of bounds, and now the relic is just chilling there right on the left side of the map. And look at that. Jara goes down on the red side. With Miss DJM with control of the relic, she's making her push up the right side.
So we see Kyra trying to move upfield, really getting run down by Yinmute. You don't want to carry. You don't want to carry the relic when there's that much damage behind you.
We see Bones now playing again as Victor, our nuker class here in Breakaway. The relic is just sitting there waiting to get picked up. Kalo tries to take the bait. Kalo quickly falls victim to a nice hit there from Bao. As we see the relic going up there, UX Killa throws it into the hands of Blam. Blam waiting there. You see an activated Circle of Spite from Miss DJM. You saw 2 members go down on the red team side. They're back in action now, though. But you got to hand it to these team fights. It's definitely seem to be favoring the blue team.
The Blam is at the back line, moving it by himself. That means he needs to be very careful he doesn't get a fumble, which will cause a great counter push for the opposing team.
As if you couldn't plan it like that, Mike. He's out for 10 more seconds. We see Miss DJM. She goes down before our eyes. She's out for 14 more seconds. There comes the rest of the team. Can Yin Mute effectively stall with Bao? They got to wait and burn off this power play situation with 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go. We see the Jacob's Ladder. That is the buildable of Victor. It will cause electric damage to anyone who is jumping on the opposing team near it. And there's the Cursed Ward, which is the buildable of Corinne.
Yes, anyone who walks within that circle will get greatly slowed down.
There's Blam getting attacked there. Kalo on his attack run. Kalo wants to get the score. The fumble gets forced. He doesn't have his teammates there to pick up the rebound. Nice move there from Yin Mute, but he sacrificed himself. There's only Bao left. Bao's on the one-man army. Can Bao fend him off? Tovar from downtown. Bao intercepts it. Look at this. All 4 people trying to get the relic in there. Kalo shoots it from downtown. Falls just short on the 2nd attempt. There's the score from Kalo.
You know, it's pretty amazing stuff by Bao doing a 4-on-1. My question for Kalo's team is, where's the passing? There's lots of passing lanes, lots of passing opportunities, but oh man, what a valiant effort. But again, Bao's playing a burst character. He's not going to be able to stop everybody.
No, when you got 1 character against 4, even if you're Bao, those odds aren't going to be good for you.
We see more item buys come in. We see Tier 4 attack damage on Kyra. On Alona, we see the Amulet of Regeneration already to Tier 4, which means when they're back at base, they're going to get 100% bonus regeneration back at base. So they're going to get back into the action and heal quicker on those defensive stands.
We're watching Kalo try to take that gold buff. He succeeds. His whole team now gets a gold bonus deposited to their bank accounts. Kalo remaining in the back line, waiting there. You see low health there. His Bones friend, he goes down, playing as Victor, very squishy. And look at that, right past him. Getting mute.
Getting mute. A lot of damage coming from Kalo. It just coming ball, trying to make a move. Oh, the dodge by Blam, but there for the interception was Bones and the big push out by Kalo.
Kalo doing a nice job using that slide, getting that extra momentum. We see Bones now with control of the relic. He's sliding there. Bones going midfield all the way up the left. Nice pass to UX Killa. UX Killa leading the charge, but she's a healer, not a rusher. Almost got no health left. Somehow she survives. Kalo now with control of the relic. He takes it close to the base, but not close enough. Blam doing a good job there. Jumps over the relic instead of into it. That's a miss you don't see it here on primetime normally. As we see Yin Mute with control of the relic, brings it back to midfield. We see action happening. Nice eviscerate getting used there from Bao. You see the healer getting taken out. Kalo's very low on health. You can see that with the health bars on the top right of your screen, each of the portraits. If you're on the red team, it's those red lines that are slowly gaining more health right now. The blue side's got the blue lines. And there we see Kalo with the relic, bringing it back to midfield. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in round 3, game 1 of this exhibition match.
Kalo's team is doing a ton of damage right now. Look at Yinmute is out for another 10 seconds, and Bao was super low on health.
All right, we see Bones. He's got the relic. He's going right side. Bones decides to change direction. He's firing off his static burst.
Look at the amount of damage that was coming in from Bones. Both those characters were pocketed together, and he hit him with a static burst. So with a static burst is that huge orb of electricity when it landed, and then it causes a static chain. So any enemy becomes static charged. That means any attack that comes off of Victor after that does bonus damage.
UX Killa is a cat because she's got 9 lives. She just burned up about 5 of them. I don't know how she escaped that. You had Bao activating Eviscerate. She's down to like a millimeter of health. Somehow she gets out of that. Mad props there to UX Killa. There's a reason why she's such a good coach because she knows how to play the game. But Kalo goes down. He's out for Bones goes out. He's out for 18 seconds. That's a lot of deaths here in round 3, Mike.
Yeah, but teams are both even right now. Their fourth players are each going to come back right around the same time. Let's see if Miss DJ's team can keep up this pressure.
Ooh, look at that. Blam goes down right in front of us. 18 seconds. That's going to hurt. We're almost down to the 1 minute marker. That's when the center line comes into existence. You see Bones there, right there, waiting for it. Kalo with control of the relic gets caught up in Miss DJM's circle of spite, so he's forced to slay his slow down ability. Miss DJM just playing defense. She's like, you know what? I'm not going to rush this relic. I'm just going to play the back line, do my thing, take down Bones as much as I can. There goes the healer again. UX Killa's out of the match for 3 more seconds, but you got Bao out for 10 seconds. That may be 10 seconds too much here as Bones is on his attack. But look at those cursed wards. That's the power of buildables. But Bones throws it, but Blam! Blam, my man! Doing a great job of stopping it. Kalo now on the second attempt. He can't get it in there. UX Killa unable to pick up the relic. Nice clear there from Bao. The blue team has successfully burned off the power play, but that is a team wipe. Whoa.
Impressive.
Team wipe.
Impressive.
Look at that. I don't think we have seen a team wipe all season, Mike.
Well, it was such a strong push going into the blue team's base.
Wow.
Yeah,
They went suicide, and it did not pay off there. The point goes to the blue team. And look at all those heroics. And we're going to give a quick shout-out to Paraboxico. You're watching Breakaway on Throwdown Thursday. And Mancax is as well.
Can't wait to see you guys later in the Play Breakaway Alpha. What I was about to say is Blam's Jacob's Ladder was putting in work during that last round. Anyone who was trying to jump and do a fadeaway score was just getting smacked down by the lightning.
Tovar almost out of health. He goes down as we see Miss DJM holding the relic, throws it up just to clear it on the left side. She does not want to rush it. She does not have the Bones rushing gene inside her. Instead, she's playing more traditional to what we'd expect Corinne to be, a backline attacker who stays on the defensive line, uses those debuffs to help her team succeed in victory. That's part of the reason why you saw the team wipe momentarily in the last round. Here we see Yinmute now going up the second story. Yinmute's got to worry about UX Killa. Does a nice dodge, but it's not enough. And there is Tovar waiting for him on the bottom of Alta Prime.
Atala Prime. That's right, Mr. Seal. And have you noticed the maelstroms that have been coming in consistently from Bones, just laying down tons of damage? So one of the new features that we've added, one of the bonus things, is centered around relic running. So you can choose a relic running ability with your character during character select. So tonight, look out for that. So what you can do is they're offensive, defensive, moving it. So relic speed, so chasing down relic runners, 20% increase in speed, or running with the relic itself, also increase to your pass range or to the damage that you do to a relic runner. And also, if I'm hitting the relic runner, I can get bonus gold. So depending on your play style, your team comp, and the way that you like to play and like to run that relic, you can choose a relic ability that suits you.
You see Kalo with control of the relic. He loses it momentarily, gets it again, passes it back to UX Killa. As we see Kalo center of the map. The relic just falls there waiting for someone to claim it. That person to claim it is Bao. Bao has the relic, passes it back though, forward to the red team who claims it. And now UX Killa is mounting an assault, passes upfield to Kalo. Kalo falls victim to a lot of attack damage from Miss DJM.
Ooh, just call me Bao with the Eviscerate. He's pushing a 2-on-1, but he's going to want to back out, go back into the shadows. Net worth is almost even though Kalo's team actually secured the gold buff, granting his entire team bonus gold for making those purchases. Trying to get more items up to tier 4 so they can start doing a lot more damage.
All right, we see it back at midfield. Blam has control of the relic. He falls victim to the tail end of a maelstrom, so his health goes practically down to nothing almost. And he's out for 22 seconds. We see Yin Mute there going up right side by himself. Yin Mute, can he do it on his own? Not looking good though. Miss DJM comes into the mix. Miss DJM gonna go suicide. We have 3 people down. This could be a team wipe on the other direction. But do they go for the team wipe? Do they go for the score? Do they go for the territory win? All 3 options here to win in Breakaway are open for the red team right now. But the team wipe isn't going to happen today, as we see UX Killa almost go down again to hell. Somehow she comes out of this alive.
She's that amulet of regeneration. She's able to self-heal when she gets out of those bad situations and then keep her team up with great sustain with those hills. And she's using Blessings of the Sun. That's that giant ring that appears before her with the healing power of grass.
We're down to 23 seconds left to go in this round. 20 seconds, 19 seconds. The relic is right at midfield. It could go any way right here. Anyone can win. All you got to do is take that relic to the other side. Right now it's in scoring position of the blue team. They got to stall it for 7 more seconds, and they could get it here. Will it happen? We'll soon find out. Kalo with control of the relic with 4 seconds left to go. Does Kalo have what it takes to throw the relic across the side? No, he can't. Blue team gets the score. Miss TGM looking pretty happy, and Kalo's like, man, I just lost it.
And a fantastic Eviscerate coming in from Bao and Jara. Just to stall out Bones, to stall out Kalo, make sure that they couldn't get it across the line.
Miss DJM looking pretty happy. Finally a blue win. Yeah, right?
I would smile too, and those jerseys are awesome.
Finally a blue win. Look at that. You saw the territory, the team wipe, and the territory.
Look at
Bam.
those. Look at those kills. 16 kills from Bao, 13 kills from Yinmu. And look at the number of assists coming from Miss DJM. All that CC and her Corinne. Truly awesome. And you look at the gold earned, they were just about even, except look at Bao has a massive advantage.
All right. That is an exhibition match. We are now doing best of 5, which means we are going to the other map here, the Shrine of Oros. Will we see Finesse Your Relic? Well, it's not really Finesse Your Relic anymore. It's mostly Finesse Your
I'm going
Relic.
to call it DJM's team.
DJM's team. Will DJM's team come up with the win here? Actually, it still is Finesse Your Relic. It's just a swap of the GM and the coach. So
There you go.
clearly, not having Otterhead paid its toll for Bones and his team of the Cadables. However, Bones was not playing as Corinne. Do you think Bones, being the ego hype star that he is, will he switch over to Corinne?
You know, I don't think he likes to lose. Not that any of us likes to lose, but I'm looking at his face right now, and he takes this exhibition match very seriously. I'm contemplating, does he go back to Corinne or one of the other characters he's very strong at?
I don't know. I think if I'm Bones, you got reputation on the line. You just totally annihilated everybody on national webcasting TV.
On Twitch. You annihilated
Twitch.
everybody on Twitch.
So I think he's got to like live up to that hype. You know, he tried to do a little bit of Victor. Victor, you know, honestly, I didn't think it was as strong as Blam's. So now we'll see what he does. We're going into game 2 here, the Shrine of Oros. This is our exhibition match, best of 5 series. We see that Bones sticks with Victor. I was wrong. I take it back. Bones is no ego. He's here for sport and show. So he wants to show you what he's got as another warrior here in Breakaway. We also see Bao go into the Black Knight. Blam maintains his attack run, switching to Kyra, though, who you mentioned was his other favorite character in the previous game.
Absolutely right. And what you're looking at Miss DGM's team is they're a more balanced team. They have tanks, they have fighters, they have CC and support, they have ranged attackers. And what we're seeing with Kalo's team, a little squishy. You got Rollins, who's a shooter.
As we give a shout out to Storm Warrior 12, he's going to watch Kalo going up midfield playing as Corinne, switching to his primary character, inspired by the awesomeness that was Bones in the finals match that you just witnessed earlier. If you missed it, check out the VOD when we're done broadcasting live here from the Amazon Game Studios Orange County studio. The relic is popped up in the sky as we see Just Call Me Bao with the relic. He is activating his ability there. That is the pull ability, which brings everyone closer towards him. We see Miss DJM going up the left side, does get stopped. There's that healing shrine. Nice job there from Yinmute taking that down. Remember, every warrior in Breakaway has a buildable they can place. The healing shrine is Alona's. You see the cursed ward in the distance there. That's that cool looking tree with the dead things around it. Dead things, Mikey, dead things.
Oh my God, dead things. I love the Goonies. They're going to try to slide it out right there. Tovar is not going to go pick it up and swing around. They're fighting around the bottom of the green buff. I'm surprised no one's tried to secure it just yet because that's going to give your team 20% more health. But Kalo's team has already secured the attack buff, which gives your team 50% more health.
There goes the Oro slide there from Kalo. Gives the relic over there to Bones. Bones unable to capitalize on it, forced to scale it back. And now we see the Circle of Spike getting activated by Kalo. He's also activating the Aura of Silence there, silencing the opponent's team on the blue side. Kalo goes in for the run, but he takes a fistful of Ballista and unable to do it.
Yeah, that John Ballista is something special that comes from Kyra. Blasts anybody in the face that gets near their base.
All right, we're going to give a quick shout out here to 24K Brown Magic. You're watching Breakaway in the Alpha, the June Alpha exhibition match here. We see Bao with control of the relic. Look how slow and tanky the Black Knight is there.
He's got to be careful of that Jacob's Ladder. They're trying to prevent anybody from jumping in, doing that slide over by the damage buff side.
You see Blam waiting, timing his throw. You see Bao activating his ultimate ability again, bringing everyone towards him. The Black Knight is the tank that likes to bring in the pain, brings the party closer to him.
And a great siege engine by Yinmute, who just took down that Jacob's Ladder, opening up the base. That's so DGM's team can try to make a scoring run at some point.
All right, we see the relic there at the foot of the shrine. UX Killa with control. I'm sorry, GL Tovar with the shrine. Tovar switching back to Alona here, changing things up there. Kalo now with the relic, going left side, does get caught up briefly in that Aura of Silence, so he won't be able to use his abilities for a period of time. We see Bones now getting a fistful of the Ballista there as the great defensive ability of Kyra. That buildable is lethal, especially when you pair it with a cursed ward there you see on the right side of it. Bao now with control of the relic, throws it back to midfield. Here comes Bao, waiting for it. We're down to 48 seconds. You see the center line activated. Bao just waiting. He just needs to stall out the clock.
It's a
42
4v1.
seconds left to go. Is this another team wipe? We see the healer getting hit. Tovar back at base. They don't need it though, because they throw the relic in for the score. Miss DJM looking like a kid on Christmas.
I was going to be a sad panda if they didn't score right there. It was a 4v1 still for at least another 6 seconds.
Yeah, great job there. Capitalize on it. What a difference this is making here. This is a complete reversal of roles, Mike.
They got to feel really happy during this exhibition match. I mean, your name's not going to make it to the trophy, but you can go home a winner.
That's right. At least you're not going home knowing that you got 3-0'd.
I don't know why I got to bring up old stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's get back to the items buys here. We got UX Killer playing Rollins. I like to see the diversity in her game. So building attack damage, that was that upside down sword. When you see green, that means tier 2. You see blue, tier 3. And the all-important purple is legendary and gives you bonus stats for whatever category that's in, whether it's attack, defense, or miscellaneous.
Miss DJM using that oral slide. Miss DJM on the attack run. She does get stopped though right at the foot of the red team base. But here she goes on the second attempt. Miss DJM, can she get it in? She gets stocked up with that cursed ward, slows her down. Kalo with a nice reversal of fortune, using that slide to gain extra momentum, doing a good job bringing the relic all the way back to midfield. You got Tovar throwing it up to Kalo, getting that interception. Tovar getting his own rebound. Pass it to Bones now. Bones up the gut. Did he get it? You got 2 ballistas to worry about. You got 2 cursed wards. This is what happens when you don't take down buildables. They scale round to round. You get to build a new buildable. So look at it. This is bad, kids. You want to make sure you take down these buildables because I don't know how you're getting in that base.
And we have some new pieces of equipment that you can buy to make those buildables even stronger, Sil. Pretty dangerous stuff. So there's a buildable that increases damage output from your buildables, meaning if you attack my buildable, you're going to receive reflected damage back onto you.
Ooh. We just saw Rollins on the red side go down as he was trying to place his buildable. We just saw the Black Knight bow uncharacteristically somehow falling off the map. Here comes Kalo. He's getting targeted by 2 ballistas. Takes them both right in the back. As we see now Yin Mute with control of the relic, getting caught up there in the circle of spite. Slows him down, makes him more vulnerable to damage. We see Miss DJM in the distance there. Beautiful healing. Blessing of the Sun getting activated by Tovar, saving the red team as much as he can, but you have Kalo out for 2 more seconds. You got the Rollins player down. He's almost out of health completely. This is going back and forth, Mike. I'm not sure who's going to win this one.
It's close, but look at Yinmu using that siege engine in the best possible way. He just rolled that out to take out that cursed ward down in the base. That's what Just Call Me Bow can start making a move, but that Jacob's Ladder is going to be a problem. Here's Tovar on the push out.
Tovar going left side. Does take it right in the face, gets hit with that Circle of Spite and the Aura of Silence. That's a 1, 2, 3 disruption for him. Blau getting hit with that Shock Burst. That's not good. Static Burst gonna hurt you as he tries to go down that slide. Does get stopped. Bao now with the relic. Throws it up there, intercepted by Tovar. Tovar gets the forced fumble, almost gets completely annihilated. This is just Smash Mouth Breakaway here, playing on the Shrine of Horus. As we see now, Blam tries to clear it there, gets it closer to the red base, but he can't capitalize on it. We're down to 1 minute and 12 seconds left to go in round 2 here.
I wouldn't press your luck against Bao. He's pretty tanky, and he's moving straight forward.
We see Tovar now with the relic, charging up the throw, misses the ledge, forces to make it go out of bounds, which brings it back to the point before it went out of bounds. We see now Bones with control of the relic. He's got to cross that center line. Now they're in scoring position, so if the clock goes down to 0 with 48 seconds left to go, this will be a point in favor of the red team, the Cadabbles.
And the blue team has a significant gold advantage. That means their equipment is going to be stronger.
All right, we see Miss DJM. She crosses center line. Nice pass up to Bao. Bao's got to worry about Kalo activating the Burden of Sin. That was that flock of ravens that went there and hit Bao right in the face, slopping him down. As we see now action happening, Blam with control of the relic. Blam does get stopped. Again, you got that Jacob's Ladder. That is the buildable of Bones. Bones goes down though. Here comes Bao. Bao's just waiting. He's got 14 seconds. He doesn't even need to rush in the relic. He's just gonna wait and stall out the clock. We're down to 9 seconds. Here we go. Does Blam want to take it in? Do they want to wait for the territory win? We'll find out in 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Here comes Kalo on a last second run. Kalo throws it, but it falls just short. He can't do it. That's a score number 2 for Finestro Relic.
If this was lawn bowling, that would have been good, but it's not. This is Breakaway. You got to get it past it over the line.
Well, quite a turn, Mike. This has been 5 scores.
It
We're
is.
almost at game number 2 going to Finestro Relic.
Are you noticing this trend? The team with the tank is winning? It might just be me. And obviously the comps have changed a bit since we changed out some players. But I like to say, balanced comps tend to win often.
All right. Another pro tip for all of you waiting to play in the Breakaway Alpha, which will happen in less than 2 hours. So at 8 p.m. Pacific, that's your chance to play Breakaway. Now would be a good time to make sure that you have the Twitch app installed on your machine. There's the Curse Ward. Bao is not going to let that thing stand. He's taking down that buildable. He's got that Jacob's Ladder. He also takes it down. That's 1-2 buildables going down. Remember, buildables are the key in Breakaway. They are that X factor. Look at all those blue X's. Look at all that cursed wards and ballistas. You're not getting through there. Look at them all. They're just an army of defensive structures. You see Bones trying to pick them off there, but he's going to pay the price for it. And there's Kalo, but he does take down 1 ballista, so that's good. we're going to give a shout out to Liam Leeson. Thanks for watching Breakaway, buddy.
Oh, yo, I like Liam Leeson's. That's my boy right there, Liam Leeson's.
All right. We see GL Tovar. He goes down. Now we got Blam in the scoring position. UX Killer giving him a face full of barrage. That is the ultimate ability of Rollins, but doesn't matter. He's back in action. Blam, can he get the score? Blam not going to go for it. Bao has it. Bao loses it. There comes Kalo on an amazing, once again, he does a beautiful job of clearing that relic.
Well, Kalo had that clutch aura of silence that bought him enough time to get away from the attackers.
Bones just sitting there, taking damage, getting killed. He's out for 8 seconds. Here's your power play, blue team. Can Finesse Your Relic get this in and win their second game? Finesse Your Relic, come on, here we go. Bao with control of the relic. He does the sideways move, gives it up to Blam, misses it, tries to throw it, comes just short. Here comes Tovar with the clear now.
Tovar pushing really hard, but he's going to fall back, try to heal his team so they can sustain the counter push out. And Kalo trying to climb the ladder, but Bao in pursuit.
Yeah, just call me Bao, not letting anything get past him. As we see Bones moving in as much as he can. UX Killa using the Oro slide. Nice move, barely stands on. She's going to go for the breakaway. Can she get... No, she doesn't quite get there. Here comes Kalo on another attempt. He's looking like he's going to fall short. Tovar not with it, but nice move there from Blam, busting out the breakout moves because he broke that relic all the way back to midfield.
Blam's got to be careful. Bones rigs characters for him, and he might decide that, you know what, you try to pull a fast one on me, I'm going to prevent a character from coming out.
The damage, that is the insider knowledge when you go up against the animator and the
technical artist.
We see Yin Mute with control of the relic, brings it back in there. We're almost down to 1 minute, which means, yes, folks, that center line is going to be in effect. We're down in 2 seconds till the yellow line comes into play. The center line is now an active participant of this breakaway round 3.
Kalo on the move, advancing it slowly, but Bao just persisting in that back line, trying to disrupt what they're doing with their group up moving forward technique.
All right, Kalo tries to get the relic. He's very getting a little squishy there, a little too squishy there. Can he get across the center line? Bones, fraction of a health, decides to just take it 1 inch closer into scoring position for his team, but he pays the price for that. You have 2 members down. You got UX Killer down for 14 seconds. You got Bones down for another 3 seconds. 25 seconds left to go on the clock here. This could be a game 2 going to Finesse Your Relic in the exhibition match. If only they played like this in the finals, it would have gone to probably game 5.
And great disruption as you see Bao pop his ult. So we're just seeing the pressure coming from Bao.
We are down
Super
to 6
tanky.
seconds. 5 seconds. Nice move. 3 seconds left to go. Yin Mute. Yin Mute. Nicely done, sir. There it is. Bones does not look happy. He's got that smile on his face, but it's a smile of frustration. He's like, I think I'm going to stop playing Victor.
At least for right now. I bet.
But there, look at Yin Mute. This guy's like, yeah, what's up?
He did a bones to bones. He goes, oh, look at what's laying out there in the field. I think I'll take that, thank you. And
Yeah.
look at the KDA. KDA and Goldern, over 13K advantage to blue team. And a hell of a lot more kills. Look at Yinmoot, 16 kills. Blam, 11 kills. And number of assists coming from DJM and from Just Call Me Bao, which you expect out of your CC, your debuff, your support characters, and your tanks.
Oh, we have a swap. UX Killa saying, you know what? Maybe I'm going to go back to coaching. And the Chark, ladies and gentlemen, has entered the arena. Chark with the hand fin, his signature move. He's like, you know what, guys? I only know how to play Rollins, so let's build the team comp around that.
And this guy's tech is so crazy. Look, he wears 2 headsets.
That's
Amazing.
Right. He's got the floor manager headset, and he's got the I'm now a player headset. Ashley forced to walk out, but you know what? She can't feel that bad because she's going to have her name on that trophy for all time. And she's got the little trophy for her desk.
I'm so jealous.
Charsky cannot hear you, Eric, because he doesn't have his headset on.
Put it on.
Put the
on
headset
the
on,
other one.
Charsky. There you go, buddy. That's right.
Insider knowledge for everyone watching the stream.
Anything goes on these exhibition matches, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go back to Atala Prime here as we finish it up. They're doing some hand signals. I'm not sure what's going on. No one knows what's going on. All I do know is that we are an hour and a half away from your chance to play Breakaway in this June Alpha. That's right, folks. If you signed up on playbreakaway.com/alpha and you entered in your information prior to Cinco de Mayo, you are going to get to play Breakaway tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific. Again, in 1 hour and turn on. There it is. 1 hour and 35 minutes. You get to play Breakaway. You get to play Breakaway.
And I do.
And you do. And I get to get destroyed in Breakaway. Yeah!
That's the problem sitting at this desk, Sil. You get soft. Got to go play some Breakaway.
Hey, follow us on all our social channels. We got facebook.com/playbreakaway, @playbreakaway on the Twitter sphere, and, of course, the tubes of you, youtube.com/playbreakaway. You're already watching us on twitch.tv. We thank you for that. Click that follow button right up there at the top, and you will get the green emblem, the green heart. All right, here we go. We are on Atala Prime, back in action here. Can finesse your relic. 1, 2, 3, the Cadabbles. But now I can't even call them the Cadabbles because Chark's on the team.
The Charkles.
The Charkles. I like
Let's
it.
go with that.
We're doing it.
It's a thing now.
Oh, look at that. Chark playing as Rollins. Didn't see that one coming.
Charkles, I want to see it trend, people. And who's Charkles playing?
Charkles is playing as the Rollins.
That's a typical play right
Typical
there
play.
from Chark. And look what he's doing, what he
Oh, look
always
at that.
does.
He's going for the gold buff.
I don't understand this strategy. He refuses to change.
You know, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Although he was in the Office League and did lose, so maybe he should fix it.
You know, that hurts because he was on my team.
He did get 3rd place, so all right, give him that. All right, we see action happening at the midfield line. Give a shout out to my cousin Jake. Thanks for watching Breakaway, buddy. As we see action happening near the armor buff now. Chark going from gold to armor. He does get stopped. Yin Mute. I love this guy. Ooh, MLaw 51. We're giving you a shout out now. The Elder Troll, he's called. Uh-oh. Here comes Bones with the relic midfield.
You know, we're at a stalemate right now. Kalo switching it up, going with Thorgrim. Pretty amazing.
All right, action back to midfield here. We see Bao playing as Thorgrim. As you called out, it's been a changearoo across the board. But the big question is, did Bones go back to Corinne? Of course he did, see? Bones needs to win. I'm not getting swept here in the exhibition. Even though it's exhibition, I'm not getting the sweep. I need to make some action happening. Kalo playing as Thorgrim. We see Yin Mute sticking with Argus. You should have always stuck with Argus, Yin Mute. You are an awesome Argus player. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Here we see Tovar playing as Alona. They are going back. This is like, the Charcoals are almost at full-on Cadabble mode here.
What do we see with the Charcoals? A pretty, I don't want to Fox News this, but fair and balanced team. Look what we got. Tank, CC support, damage dealing from the outside, and a fighter. And we're seeing support, damage dealing, shooting, even teams on both sides, even though the comps and the strategies are different.
Oh, look at that nice score there. And they don't even know what's going on. You got Tovar talking to Kalo being like, what happened? I thought you got him.
And I thought Bones was Corinne. What is going on?
Unbelievable here.
Oh,
Charcoals, look at Charcoal.
Charcoals, that face says it all. It's confusion.
He's not very happy right now. He's like, wait, I sat in this chair because I wanted to actually win here on Throwdown Thursday tonight. And now we just took a loss right now in the first round.
You know what? He has to get those warm-up reps going. Let's see the buys that are coming in. We're seeing Tier 2 Amulet Regeneration and Cooldown Reduction on Corinne with Bones. So, yeah.
They actually got a score. What are we saying here?
They got a score. I don't know what's
right is
going on.
left, up is down. We don't know what's going on, but we do know that you are going to get to play the Alpha in 90 minutes. That's right. You signed up for the Alpha. You get to play the Alpha. 90 minutes, it is your go time. Would be a good time right now to actually download the Twitch app so that you are ready to go when the entitlement kicks in only 90 minutes.
Look at the pressure coming in from Kalo. Oh, my goodness!
They are back, ladies and gentlemen. The key to victory was Bones as Corinne.
And he said, give me those knuckles. Give me those knuckles over there. And he also needed that Thorgrim support. Having that tank to do those clear outs, helping Bones get those scores.
All right. We are looking live here at the blue team, the team that is Fornestro Relic. We see now Bones on the Charcoals team.
Charcoals, they have some item buys coming in. Look at Yin Mute also getting an Amulet of Regeneration. That's so when he's not in combat, he's going to start passively healing even if he's not by his healer or back at base. And we see Bones, he's hovering around that healing shrine. That was a great healing shrine. That's so they can have a forward base of operation so they can keep this pressure that they're putting on Miss DJM's team. And so I'm looking at Bones. He's trying to circle about. But here comes Blam. He wants to stay on the back line, but Kalo with an interception trying to push forward, and he wants to fight around the base.
All right, now we have Kalo back in action there. Gives it up to Tovar. Tovar going left side. Kalo trying to put the wall to stop him. We haven't seen that before. That's nice. That's the, I'm going to rush it in to have block my defense so they can't follow me. I like that. We're going to come up with a name for that momentarily. It's not coming to me right now. But Kalo doing a good job there, playing as Thorgrim, uncharacteristic of Kalo. But that was a nice move. I like that.
Well, Trollvar put up so many healing shrines in the opposing team's side that they're like, we got to clear out this stuff before we can make any forward progress.
Here we see Bones there. Again, those buildables are key here in Breakaway. Every warrior in Breakaway has a buildable that's tied specifically to that character's abilities. So Bones is playing as Corinne, which is a debuff character. So Corinne's buildable is that Cursed Ward, which, yes, you guessed it, it debuffs the players. So if you're caught up walking through that forest there, that cursed area, you will get slowdown, and that's why you're seeing it getting placed there in their base as defense. So now when you cross in trying to score up the middle there, you are going to get slowdown. It's going to be that much harder for you to score.
And it's no coincidence that that Thorgrim wall is there, perfectly blocking that path and forcing the red team over to the elevator side.
We see Tovar there up the right side on the second story, avoiding those cursed wards. Gives it up to Kalo. There it is, 1, 2, 3. The Charcoals, ladies and gentlemen. We got a game.
I think Bones just needs a big guy to roll with. He needs a tank to make him feel safe. And there we see it, running it back. 2-2.
Oh, popping off.
And the pop-offs.
It's 2-1 though. I wouldn't get too poppy-offy.
Is it 2-1 now?
2-1.
2-1. Oh, it's coming back.
You got 2 more to go. Can you do it? We'll find out. I'm talking to you, Bones. That's right. You're watching Breakaway, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for following us on stream. Be sure you follow us on all of our social channels. Twitch.tv/PlayBreakaway, @PlayBreakaway on Twitter, YouTube.com/PlayBreakaway, and of course, Facebook.com/PlayBreakaway. What do these stats tell us, Mike?
The stats tell us that the KDAs didn't really matter in this match because it went so fast. There was a lot of buildables out there, and the gold gain wasn't as much as the amount of pressure that was being done by Bones and his team of Kalo and Chark and GL Tovar.
I do like how the Charcoals gave himself the $ clan tag.
It is pretty gorgeous, the
It's
Charcoals.
a beautiful thing, Charcoals.
Yes.
There should be a little asterisk for the sparkle that is charcoal. He's not even paying attention.
He's not. He's looking at his phone. He's looking on the Twitter feed to see what kind of
like,
strategies people are telling Chark to adapt to make his team even better.
Let's do some Twitch shout-outs for all you guys watching on the stream. You want to get your name called out, just tell us right now. RCGG, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching Breakaway. Hopefully you signed up for the alpha because it's going to happen in 87 minutes. Shout out to B Boyage. Boyance, sorry. B Boyance. Freezing Wreck, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Siberis, welcome to the stream. What? Sineris. The cakes.
The cakes.
Who doesn't love the cakes?
I love the cakes. You can have everything with the cakes.
2113, you're watching Breakaway live here at Amazon Game Studios, Orange County. Augie and Chomik, you're watching too, buddy. Thanks for watching. Got to say that again, Eric. Had no idea what you said. Kira Shadow, welcome to Breakaway. Kenmore 7, you're up too, buddy. XJ Reed X, where are you coming from? Tell us where you're from too when you give your name so we can make it a little bit more exciting. CBK Fuzzy Wolf, where do you think he's from, Mike?
The Great White North?
Could be the Great White North. Drinking that maple syrup. I will say the corn pops in Canada are amazing. They are nothing like the ones in the U.S. I know it's crazy.
What about the waffles?
I can't speak about the waffles, but those corn pops, man, unbelievable. Wow, 2113 is from Russia.
And Gypsy Girl is from Macedonia?
Nice. Arnice AA coming to us live from Norway. What time is it there in Norway? Let's see. It's like 3 in the morning.
So that's 16
9
hours
ahead.
in? 9 hours in?
Pohana from Hawaii. Are you repping Kalo or are you repping Miss DJM? Tell us. Oh, we're in the game. Sorry, we're stalling too much. Got too excited here with the Twitch hype. Game 4. Who's going to win? Will Miss DJM pull out the win here, or will it go to the Charcoals?
Well, this is the battle for Hawaii right here, so Kalo's team needs to start making a comeback.
That's true. This is the battle for the Big Islands. All right.
I think they're from different islands still. This is for all of them.
Oh, you get all of Hawaii.
All of Hawaii.
All right. We see Bao going back to Jara because he knows that Bones is playing as Corinne. Ooh, Relic goes out of bounds, forced to respawn back where it landed. We see Yinmute going to Thorgrim. Yinmute, what are you doing, man? Stick with Argus.
I don't know. I want to see Yinmute start to adapt and bring that tank play. Like, tanks are going to be really strong in this team fighting map.
I don't like it. I don't like it, Mike. All right, Relic popped up there. We see Bones playing as Corinne as expected because he wants to win. Bones getting stopped though. You got some action there. You got Miss DJM going to Victor. Lots of team swaps here. What do you think about that?
I think each team is trying to feel each other out, trying to adapt to what's going on. Look at Red Team has already secured both buffs. So they got 15% increase in attack damage, 20% increase in health. So they're making moves right now, and they want to end things early.
All right, we see action happening with Miss DJM. You got Kalo firing off the Rip Splitter there. That's when Thorgrim uses that hammer as a bat and tries to do his best. I got nothing on that one. Best bat swing impression.
He's aiming for the fences, Babe Ruth style.
There you go.
It
Swinging
also reflects projectiles and causes huge knockback where you can send someone out of the ring.
All right, Chark with the Relic, goes up for the charcoal, throws it up the middle, does fall short though because he's way out of bounds for that, way out of range I should say for that throw. The Relic at the feet of Bones. Bones passes up to Kalo. Kalo does get stopped right when he tries to throw it. On the second attempt, Kalo can't make it in. You got Charcoal there at the relay, and there's the pass, but I don't think he even passed it. I think Bones just dashed it in because he's that kind of guy.
Bones just saw it up in the air and he went for the rebound. Plain and simple. He was just waiting for somebody to be committed to an attack animation. That means they'd be unable to touch and pick up the Relic, and he just grabbed it and scored.
All right, Mike, it's strategy time. Put on your strategy hats. How do you stop Corinne?
Or how do you stop Bones in his Corinne?
How do you stop Bones as Corinne?
Kneecap him. No, but in all seriousness, you need to focus him. You need to slow him down. You need to have... they have the right idea with the burst damage, but they need to play a little bit smarter when they're on defense. If everyone's fully committed to animations and they're all clustering up, they're leaving open massive passing lanes and opportunities for the back row players. When Bones decides to sit back, he just looks for opportunities to cherry pick, grab that Relic, and then punch it in for the score.
All right, there you have it. Ways to beat. Someone can Twitch clip that, post it up, so if you ever go up against Bones when you're playing the Alpha this weekend, you now know what to do. Kneecap.
Hey, and if it doesn't work, practice a little bit more. Don't go hit me up on Twitter. They're like, hey, Mike, I couldn't beat Bones.
Oh, Kalo takes it in. That wasn't even Bones. That was Kalo all the way.
That was pressure. They were crashing the portal, right? You saw when they slid down that ziggurat and worked their way up that left side wall, they were just throwing it ahead. You couldn't get any stop. What you need to do is if you're on that opposing team, grab the Relic and immediately dodge, not back into the path of everyone that's oncoming, but out to the side. Start using lateral movement. We see more buys coming in. We see tier 3 armor, cooldown reduction, which is that hourglass, which is going to make it so you can use your abilities more often after you use them. We see Merc contract for Just Call Me Bao. That means he wants more gold with every kill and assist that he does.
You saw Kalo there deploying the wall. That is Thorgrim's buildable. Again, every warrior in Breakaway has a buildable unique to them. Thorgrim being a tank, of course, he's got the giant wall of ice. Nice move there of the Ragnarok. It just looks cool, even though I don't think it connected with anybody. There was a buildable trying to get placed by the Thorgrim on the other side, played by Yinmute mistakenly, because I think he accidentally meant to pick Argus, but instead he accidentally hit it. There goes Kalo, gets caught up in the spike, in the bear snap trap of Jara. Nice move there for Bao, putting it there. Again, it's hard to see those buildables when you're in full-on focus mode, so it makes you susceptible to just rock right into it. You got the jail on Rollins, you got the snap trap there for Jara. Game is full of buildables. Buildables really change the arena.
Absolutely true. And as a matter of fact, one of the key things with Jara is, she's the stealth assassin. Her buildables cannot be seen by the opposing team. They only show up as a small glint, so you have to really pay attention. And it causes a full stun. Here we go with another scoring attempt.
Charcoal tries to get it in. Bones on the second attempt, and of course, Bones does it, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. The 1-2-3 on the Shrine of Oros.
The run back is real still.
It is real. Bones could run the table. Someone needs to beat Bones as Corinne, because this is going to Game 5 of this exhibition match. The first two quickly went to Miss DJM's team. Then Bones got smart and said, I am not playing this game to lose. I'm going to go to Corinne. And man, it's been what you saw in the actual finals with the Gadabbles just dabbling in destruction and annihilating everyone in their path. What does this tell us? I mean, there's not a lot of kills because it just happens so quickly.
Just look at the damage dealt and the relic scores and the number of forced fumbles. When Yinmoot had to make 10 forced fumbles, that means the pressure is in their zone. And look at the amount of interceptions that were caused and being taken out of the way. Like every time they try to throw the relic out of their zone, Kalo and his team, the Charcoals, were all about.
All right, it's
catching.
time, Mike. It's time for another roll call. What's your name? Where are you at? Let us know. We will give you a shout out here. We had people from Russia. We had people from Macedonia. Unbelievable. I don't even know where that is.
It's someplace far away from America
All right,
because
we're
America
gonna load
doesn't
up.
know geography.
That's true. We're going to load up the final game here in the exhibition match. Back on Atala Prime, thankfully for Miss DJM, because Shrine of Oros, they don't do too well on that map. All right. We got someone from Germany. His name is Salziger Moon. Zanza Officiel from France. Welcome. Bonjour.
Burn Yao from Germany.
Give it up to my friends in Oaktown. The Bay Trees. 510. 510. Midnight Merc from Austin, Texas.
Sounds like he's part of that Merc team.
Maybe. Who else we got? Hey, Butterbeanie's watching. She's watching live.
Butterbeanie
She's
for
watching
president.
from right over there. Subject Jeff from the Netherlands. Thank you for watching. Maybe we'll be seeing you next week. Little tease there. I'm not going to go into too much more than that, but be sure to follow us on our social channels to learn more about why I gave that tease about the Netherlands. Here we go. Atala Prime. Game match here. Who will win in the final game?
Well, momentum would say it's going to be the Charcoals. They've had the past two games a pressure sweep. Not a lot of kills. It's just all about relic movement itself.
Here goes Miss DJM playing as Corinne. We've seen a lot of Corinne from Bones. Now we're going to see Miss DJM play again as her.
No Jaras this map either. They've pushed away from the Assassins, and they're all about direct damage. Both teams rolling with Black Knight, by the way.
Yeah, Bones doing a good job going back to Black Knight. I think if I had to pick one for Bones, I'd say Black Knight is probably his main character. It could go anywhere. I mean, Bones, if he gets smart, if he uses some of his abilities. I mean, Black Knight has the Dark Call, which pulls people towards him. Maybe he can use that to sort of like stop the forward push there of the red team. We'll find out. 3 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here in round 1 of Game 5 of this exhibition match, playing on the June Alpha build that you get to play on at 8 p.m. tonight, which is in an hour and 17 minutes, according to my Apple Watch and the time of Apple.
Well, they need to start hurrying and collapsing because look at the pressure coming from Kalo and Bones. And then Tovar again with a sweep up.
Tovar, Bones. They are a lethal combination.
You know what I'm seeing too is you put Bones on Corinne, you put Tovar on Alona, and you just give them a tank and they go nuts. They're like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, just shooting from the outside, like the Golden State Warriors. Do you know basketball?
They're the champions. Give it up to the Oaktown, right? Where's my guy? 510.
There he is. And we see the buys coming in. That sword that's upside down, that's attack damage. We see tier 3 already on Yinmoot. Those bombs that you see on the Charcoals, those are called demolition. And what those will allow you to do is take down other people's buildables faster and also take down the buffs quicker so you can steal either the gold buff that's in this arena, give your team more bonus gold, or the armor buff, which is at the other end of the arena by the tide pulls, which gives your entire team bonus armor.
We'd like to welcome everybody watching Breakaway here, and thank you for your viewership. A lot of people are going to get to play the Alpha at 8 p.m. Pacific time tonight. So hopefully you guys are watching in anticipation of that. This is the Alpha build. This is basically what you'll be being able to play, except I believe it's an updated version of this. A little bit of tweaks were made. So don't worry, it's going to be awesome, and you are going to get to do it. We're excited to see that happen. You get to play with all of us on Breakaway. And of course, we're seeing action here at the center of the map. You see the healing shrines being deployed by the healer, which is Tovar, because he's the only healer in the map. Not having a healer on the blue team, that doesn't seem like a great idea.
That's not going to bode well. You're going to have to invest a lot of money into Lifesteal, which is one of the brand new buildables introduced in the Breakaway Alpha.
Brand new item buys.
Brand new item buys. So you can build towards that, or you're going to have to build the amulet of regeneration. So you're going to passively build up more health when you're not in combat, so you don't have to worry about going back to base.
Blam playing as Kyra, one of the updated warriors here in the Breakaway June Alpha. If you go to our website, you can actually see all the updated warriors that we have in the June Alpha. And don't worry, we are going to be updating every warrior that you've seen in the past. So the Black Knight's going to get his makeover. Rollins is going to get his makeover. Victor, thank you, is getting his makeover as well. If you think the warriors are awesome now, let us know. We live for your feedback. We got some great feedback back in the December Alpha. They thought we played it a little bit safe on some of our warriors. They said, go bigger, turn it to 11. We turned it to 12.
I love that our dials actually go to 12 still. It's amazing now.
Absolutely. We see Bao fighting against Bones. Nice whiff there from Bao as Bones just, dashes past him, but the Relic doesn't pass midfield yet. Backup support from Miss DJM. Miss DJM with control of the Relic now, going right side, throws it up, caught by Tovar, who changes momentum, charges that throw, brings it back to almost to midfield. Bao picks it up, he goes down. It's a battle of the Black Knights between Bao and Kalo, and now we see action just mosh pitting there. We got some new players. I'm going to teach you how Breakaway is played. It's a 4v4 team battle sport. There are 3 ways to win in this game. The first way is you take the Relic. That's that gold sphere. You bring that into your opponent's base. That's the way to score, number 1. Number 2, you wipe out the entire team. You see there's 2 people down on the blue team side. They have countdown timers. As you die in each round, you will get a longer and longer respawn timer if you wipe out the entire team. That's a team wipe. The third way we'll talk about as time ticks away in this round with only 1 minute and 12 seconds left to go.
Here's GL Tovar advancing the Relic towards the gold buff side, and now he's going middle. He's going to go cross court, try to get away from Just Call Me Bao, but Bao with the pressure.
Yeah, Bao doing a great job there. We see Bao back in the middle line. You see the center line activated. That's the blue line there. All you got to do is be on the other side of that line, closer to your opponent's base with the Relic when time goes down, and you will get the third way to win in Breakaway and that score. We have 47 seconds left to go. We see Bao with control of the Relic, gets intercepted by Kalo. Kalo doing a good job there, keeping that pressure going. Bones now going right side. If there's 30 seconds left to go, when that clock goes to 0, if the Relic stays in this position, it will be a score for the red team. So if you're on the blue team now, you got time to go working against you, and the pressure is on. Tovar, very low on health. He goes down. There's 2 people down on the red side. It's a power play situation, but Bones has the Relic. Someone's got to stop Bones and take it back to the other side. You only have 18 seconds left to go. 17, 16, 15. Bones is just going to go in for the score. Look at that insult to injury. That is a shorthanded score there against the team that is Finestro Relic. Bones, this guy's unstoppable as Corinne.
You can't sleep on him. You have to get the Relic out of your zone. If you're just going to let it sit there and you're going to allow Bones to have all of his cooldown timers come back up, so that means he's got all of his abilities back on tap. What are we going to see? We're going to see Burden of Sin. We're going to see Aura of Silence. We're going to see things that are going to disrupt anyone who's trying to carry the Relic.
Unbelievable. Bones is now playing like the Kevin Durant, the KD.
Now we see the item buys coming in right now, Mr. Sill. We're seeing armor and tier 4 armor, so he's going to get bonus stats on top of that. Any piece of equipment you can buy into up to 4 times to get bonus statistics, meaning when he maxes out that armor, he's going to get a 20% damage reduction on top of each tier of armor increase that he gets, and that's a flat armor increase that he gets with each tier.
All right, this is it. This is match point for the Cadabbles or the Charcoals, whichever you prefer. Tell us in the chat. We see Blam with the Relic. Doesn't quite hold up. Blam's almost about to go down. He's got a fraction of health left, jumping around just to stay alive, but he's getting chased by the Black Knight, and that's not a good matchup. Thankful out. Nope, Blam goes down.
And the Charcoals still, they've secured the armor buff yet again, so that means they're going to take less damage as a team.
And of course the Charcoals secured the gold buff, because that's the first thing Charsky always goes for.
They're playing some crazy strategies going for armor first. Let's see if it pays off.
Bones now with control of the Relic, just uses that slide. Remember, anytime you see an incline, you can hit that shift key, and that'll make you slide down to get that extra momentum, that little bit of speed burst, which makes all the difference in the world, especially when you're trying to do so much pressure like we always see Bones do.
And look at the Charcoals. They're just jumping into each passing lane. They're pushing it back down the throats. They don't want to have them advance, but Just Call Me Bao, doing what tanks do. He's going to go sit on the Relic and try to push it forward, but misses on that swing, and now Bones trying to push forward.
Yeah, Bones does that nice pass to Tovar. Again, it's the Kevin Durant to Steph Curry pass if you're a Golden State Warriors fan from my boy in Oakland. And we also see Yin Mute somehow getting in the mix there. Yin Mute going back to Argus. He listened. Argus is his player. That's his main. He is awesome with that character. He should never play anything else. It's like Gucci Pants and Thorgrim. You only need to play that character because you're not very good with the other one. Sorry, buddy. I know you're in the back room upset right now.
So Eric is calling, Gucci's calling for the 1v1. Let's see it happen later next week.
Tell us
but
in
for
the
now,
chat stream.
Bones with the score.
Bones for the score for victory and does not come through with it. Yin Mute throwing the relic out of bounds. Unfortunately, it respawns back to where it was, which is right at your base, which is not where you want it to be. Get the relic out of there, blue guys. You got the relic. Get it out, Bao. Find a way. Here comes Bones trying to go in there. Bao doing a beautiful job of laying a lot of damage to Corinne there, which is, again, the debuff character that Bones somehow has channeled, unlocked the amazingness of, that's just wrecking havoc with this team.
They just murdered all 3 of them, and now the only one left standing was their Black Knight.
But when it's the tank, you know, that's not bad. You can stall out the clock, as they did. We see Bao now with control of the relic. You got Blam in the front line, which is not good when you're playing as a backline range character. So Blau unfortunately goes down. He's out for 9 seconds. We only got 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go. There's always going to be a score here in Breakaway, whether it's the relic going in, the team wipe, or the territory win. Territory almost in effect with 4 seconds to go until the center line appears. Bones now going in for the move. Does get stopped. And yes, folks, we are now in a territory situation with 56 seconds left to go.
Did you see that juke by Bones earlier where he just said, no, 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 and just went right by the no retreat from Argus?
Miss GJM doing a good job taking the relic into scoring position for her team. They need this to stay alive. 43 seconds are on the clock. You got Yin Mute trying to avoid the barrage there. He does able to do it with Chark. He is low on health. Chark decides not to go after him with the Bloodlust. That's a smart play because you got to worry about the clock now. And there's only 30 seconds left. Chark with control of the relic. He needs to get that relic across midfield if his team is going to win this one. And we can go home and you guys can start playing some Breakaway Alpha. Yin Mute throws the relic up there. Again, keeping pressure on there. Keep the relic in this zone and Finesse your relic gets to live another round.
This is going to be a tough fight for Blue still. They're super low on health with 10 seconds.
You only got 8 seconds. They only got to live it up there. Chark almost down. You got Bones almost down as well. Chark goes down. 14 seconds. 2 seconds left to go. Finish your relics looking good. And yes, they stay alive for another one.
Woo! That was super close. Without
Look
having
at Bones
a healer.
doing the golf clap. That is just mean.
Oh, mean-spirited, this guy. But he had his opportunities to score, and he didn't pull the trigger.
That's true. He did not capitalize. Very uncharacteristic of Bones. Maybe Finish Your Relic has finally figured him out.
Well, look at the net worth. The Charcoals have a distinct advantage, which means they're going to do more damage, and they've been able to secure the buffs in the previous rounds. So this is going to be a real tough fight as we get into the later rounds because the snowball is going to be definitely in effect for the Charcoals.
All right, we see Bao there doing some damage as the tank. Yin Mute trying to make the forward play there with the early push. He does get stopped. He is low on health, and they don't have a healer. So they're forced to go all the way back to base to gain health because I don't think they bought any of the healing items. And you see there that Blam has basically no health left. So I don't know why he's staying in the fight and not going back to base to regenerate.
Now remember, if you're in any type of fully committed animation or using a defensive ability like on one of the tanks, you can't pick up the relic. You're not allowed to move and block at the same time.
We see Miss DJM doing a good job of defense there as Bao is getting into the meat of things. He's trying to take down Kalo. You got Bones there with the relic. Kalo just trying to do some defense, activating his ultimate ability, that Dark Call. That's where Thorns come out of the Black Knight and he pulls everyone in towards him. A great move to use to just try to clear a lane for your teammates there. Tries to use it to clear the lane for Bones, but the rest of the blue team was able to capitalize the swarm on top of Bones. And there's the relic just getting cleared as Miss DJM picks it up, bringing it back into the mix.
Miss DM trying to advance, but Bones with the silence and just slowing everything down. He's so crafty with his Corinne.
Yeah, this guy is amazing. If you want to learn how to play Corinne, just play this back over and over again because you're not going to find a better Corinne player than Bones.
And Corinne is not
at least for another day until the community gets their hands on it, and then Bones will just get annihilated.
Yeah, he'll get wiped out in about, give it 12 hours.
If that. We see Blam now gonna take the elevator up to the second story, but unfortunately he gets greeted with a giant axe and unable to do so as Kalo now does a nice pass upfield. They've crossed the center mark there. Kalo with control of the relic. They're gonna let the GM Kalo try to get the score maybe, but he can't capitalize on it. Tovar now with the relic, tries to do the pass to Chark, but Chark was in the middle of an animation to your point, Mike, so he can't pick up that relic. There comes Kalo with the relic. He's got the push activated. You got full-on push mode. Kalo using that dark call to bring everyone in towards him. And Miss DJM coming up with the relic. She's on a breakaway, ladies and gentlemen. Miss DJM does it all the way back to midfield. You got Bao on her wing. You got Tovar barely got any health left, but Kalo's there. Unfortunately, he's the tank. He's able to stop that rush.
You got to silence Kalo if you have Miss DJM needs to take advantage of that push. Those stops by Kalo are hugely detrimental to their advancement.
Nice pass there to Yin Mute. Yin Mute at the center, but the relic is there. Nice dash, and there's the throw. Beautiful job staying alive from Finestro Relic.
Great shot by Blam. What a fadeaway shot just out of reach of the opposing team.
They don't look too happy, Mike.
No, they wanted to settle this thing, but now it's 2 rounds apiece. This is, oh my goodness, is it anyone's game right now?
No, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. They gotta take 2 more scores if they're gonna take this thing
Is it
home.
2 more scores?
No, it is 2-2. I'm sorry. I lied. 2-2. This is it.
This is it.
This is game 5, round 5.
The whole enchilada, all the marbles.
And it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. In 3 seconds, we will find out who's gonna win in this round 5 action of this exhibition match. Does Miss DJM able to pull off the upset and save herself from the humiliation of Kalo just talking trash all across the islands of Hawaii?
Well, this is going to be a tough fight. Right before that tab screen went down, we saw that the Cadabbles, the Charcoals, that team in red, they have a ton of Tier 4 items. So they're completely snowballed. They're doing a lot of damage. They have a lot of armor. It really comes down to how aggressively are they going to push? Are they going to take the right types of chances in order to score?
But you do have 2 people on fire on the blue side. So both Yin Mute and Bao are doing a great job of just killing the Cadabbles or the Charcoals, whatever you want to call them. The team formerly known as Cadabbles, now Charcoals.
Yeah, they have the right amount of gold on those specific characters, the ones that need to do the damage or the ones that need to tank up. That's why Miss DJM's team is surviving right now. Those 2 are doing a supreme carry.
Yeah, and a nice move there from Blam and Miss DJM, forcing those fumbles. Remember, it only takes 1 hit. When you hold the relic, if you get hit once, you're going to force that fumble. So good job there from the range characters. Doing some good defense, forcing those fumbles. You got 2 people down there on the Cadavals or the Charcoals. You got only Tovar with a fraction of health left. He's forced to go back to his healing shrine, and that buildable needs to go down, Yin Mute. Go for the buildable. Take it down. It's going to live to haunt you. But he decides not to do it. As we see action happening there, there goes Bones with control of the relic, using that beautiful momentum. Bones is such a great runner. He gets it all the way back to almost to more than midfield, and picking up where he left off is Kalo. And now we're all the way at the red zone of the blue team side.
And this is where you need a counter push. Don't stay in your own zone. You're giving Bones enough time to recover his Aura of Silence and also his Relic Dash that has a 30-second cooldown timer.
All right, you saw them take it back to midfield, so they're taking your advice, Mike, which is good. What's not good is that you got Kalo in the mix now, playing again as the Black Knight. Nice pass to Tovar, throwing it out of the wings there. Tovar passes it back to Black Knight. Unfortunately, Kalo gets a fistful of energy. He's forcing that relic. Gets the fumble action happening. You got Chark there trying to do as much defense as possible. Now we see Yin Mute trying to take that healing shrine, but Chark doesn't let it happen. The healing shrine stands.
No, they're super low in health right now. They need to back out. And now it's Kyra and Black Knight who are on fire, but really low in health. They need to retreat to base.
Yeah, again, this is the penalty you pay for not rolling with a healer. So we see action happening, though. Tovar with the relic. Here comes the push to Kalo. Kalo gets caught up in that dark call, so he's unable to take that relic. Tovar, though, from downtown, doesn't get it, but on the second attempt, that's the score. And again, the Cadavals come up from 0-2 to win it 3-2. And again, undefeated champions, the Cadavals, even though they had the Charsky handicap, they still come out to win it all.
Fantastic match, highly contested. I was glad to see Chark get back in there.
Chark got his win on Throwdown Thursday. Although he did come in third place, so he got a lot of wins. But
he got some wins, and we did take down the undefeated team last
All right,
season.
everybody, let's do a quick time check. We are 1 hour away, 60 minutes to go till you guys get to play the Breakaway Alpha. I'm going to head on home to download Breakaway. You got to download the Twitch app. Make sure you're entitled. You'll get an email. If not now, you'll get it an hour from now telling you that you are good to go. If you don't get that email, follow us on all of our social media because the Alpha starts now. So if you've registered for the Alpha prior to Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, for those who don't know what Cinco de Mayo is, you are going to get into play this weekend. If you don't worry. Just go to playbreakaway.com/alpha, and you can sign up. Even though you may not get in this weekend, that's okay, because we're going to do an alpha test every weekend from here on out. So you may not get in this weekend. You'll get in next weekend. It's all good. Don't worry, everybody. We'd like to thank everybody for watching us here at Amazon Game Studios Orange County. For all of us on Play Breakaway, I'm Mr. Sill.
And I'm Berserker Mike.
And we will see you in the battlefield in 60 minutes.